Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this powerful 6-6 energy. It is the 6-6 portal today. I'm sending everyone lots of love. Just making sure I've got sound there. Hey Jay, welcome honey, thank you for being here. So just to let you know, if you are watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Or you can email me for a personal reading at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. If you are watching this with me live right now, hello and welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me and I can answer some questions about love, life, career, health, your person, your mum, your dad, anything that's going on really. Hey Ling, welcome, welcome. I'm doing very well, thank you Jay, thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. So it is 7:20 here in the UK and it is the 6th today. So obviously I know many of you do tune in and it's still night time for you, so you'll be waking up to the 6-6. It may be the early hours of the morning wherever you are, but wherever you are, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you here. So we're going to start with Jay says, messages from Adam, please. So let's see what energy is in first of all. He wants to embrace his vulnerable side. This is a new deck that I've got here, okay? So he wants to embrace his vulnerable side. And what you're learning is to also say no to the things that don't serve you. So I feel you're learning through this whole situation to set boundaries down. You know now what you will accept and what you won't accept. So you know what you will say yes to, but you also know what you're going to say no to as well. And we've got let go of any grudges. So I do feel there'll be an apology coming in. So I feel when he does come forward to you, he's going to apologise to you, which will also allow him to embrace his vulnerability. And you're going to learn how to set your boundaries down through this whole separation, this situation. But the angel's saying you've got to let go of the grudges or the past or whatever's happened between you for things to move forward in a positive way. So I definitely feel he's getting in touch with that side of himself. So what else is going on right now with him? What else is going on with him right now? What do we need to know? We've got, he's saying to you, you're the whole package. So he wants you to know that he does see you that way. And I feel he has always seen you that way. He just hasn't been able to match that himself. You know, he hasn't been able to give you the whole package of himself. So he's been going through a lot of healing on his journey. So he's saying you are the whole package to me. He does know that. And again, he's stepping up to be able to be the person who can give you that version of himself too. And the guidance viewers use your inner guidance. So you've got the psycho spirit here. And this is the naughty oracle. So there's some cool cards in this deck. It's really cool. This is one of the decks that our soul sister Michelle gifted to me. And it says use your inner guidance. So remember, this is about using cards, intuition. Obviously you're having a reading. But you know your own truth about this situation. You know that you make your choices. And you know that he can make his choices. So again, this is about allowing things to happen naturally, letting things flow to you, allowing things to happen in divine timing. But you're saying you're the whole package. I hope that helps, okay? Hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties today on this 6-6 portal. And welcome to everyone who's jumping in. We've got Ling in the house. We've got Deandra, welcome. We've got Jessie. We've got Alvin in the house. Great to have you all here. Thank you, Ling, for looking after the chat for me. So we're going to do Ling says, good day to you, Liz. What's going on between ST and his kid's mother? Message from ST to me, Ling. So what's going on between ST and the kid's mother? Okay, what's going on between ST and his kid's mother? Okay, what's going on with him and the kid's mother? Hey, Ecotherapy, great to have you here, honey. So what's going on with ST and the kid's mother? Just taking a while because this is a new deck. This is the Zombie Tarot that Michelle sent me. Really excited about this deck. So first of all, we've got the Four of Cups coming through. And what I'm feeling is he's looking at things closer. Okay, so I do feel there's some forgiveness energy coming in here as well. So there may have been a need to forgive the past and heal the past. But, you know, it's over between them. I don't feel there's anything going on that you need to worry about because I feel their connection was like a love-hate connection. So it's like 1 minute everything was okay and then the next minute they were arguing. And that may still be going on, but I do feel there's forgiveness coming in here. So when he thinks about that connection with her, he thinks about the good times and the bad times, which is normal. You know, if they've had a connection, if, you know, they've got a child together. But what I'm connecting with is, you know, it's like she's kicked him out, or, you know, the energy is finished. That's what I'm connecting with there. So can you see in this card, like she's kicking him down the stairs? And then he's kind of lying on her, you know, kind of chest there. What I'm feeling with this is, and I don't want you to get triggered by this card, I'm feeling this is perhaps when she was pregnant. You know, he was perhaps listening to the baby there. Can you see that there? I'm seeing this around the baby. It's like his energy and his feelings towards her are maternal feelings connected with the child, not actually the connection with her herself, because there's a lot of arguing going on and pain. That's what was going on. So it feels like this is coming to a finish or an end as well around July time. So I don't know if whatever's going on with them, I feel there's arguing going on, or there is some forgiveness coming in, because I'm feeling like this back and forth energy between them. But I don't feel there's anything going on. It's maternal. That's what they're telling me, okay? So I feel you just need to understand that whatever's happening is happening for a reason with that. So what does he want to say to you? What energy is in here? And this is why it's taking time for you. This is why you've got to trust in divine timing, because he needs to release these things, and you're being protected from this energy, remember. So he wants to embody the warrior spirit so he can come home. He wants to be in his power so he can come home. So obviously he's got to finalize that situation and again learn to say no. So this is something he's learning to do, to say no to people pleasing or things he doesn't want, and saying yes to the things he does. So what's his energy when it comes to you? What's his energy when it comes to you? We've got, I do want to be with you. So he does want to be with you. That's where he belongs, and that's what he wants. But again, you're being protected right now while he closes out this cycle. So the guidance from the angels for you, I'm illuminating your mind. So Archangel Uriel is helping you to see this and understand this in a powerful way. And we've got, you are a natural healer. So you can use your own natural healing abilities to help yourself at this time. Azrael is saying your loved ones are with you. So I feel you've got support coming through from the other side. And there is always a bigger picture. So remember, there's always a reason why these things happen. So you've been asked to have faith in that. But I feel by July, it's like either coming to an end or it will be finished. But it's never going to be fully finished, because obviously, you know, they've got a child together. But it's coming to an end of whatever they've been going through. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to owners in the house. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, on this 6-6 energy, which is really powerful. So Jessie T says, hello, Liz, message, please. So what's the message for you today? This is for Jessie T. What's the message for Jessie T? You can see I've got some milestones and donations coming in. Thank you for those, guys. We've got, don't let darkness hold you back. So I feel that sometimes you may get consumed in your own ego. You know, the ego tends to come in and bring fears up and edge the goodness out of our life. And then you feel like you're falling into a black hole and you get sucked into things. So you can get sucked into negativity or fear or pain or doubt or struggle or illusion. So you've got to breathe yourself back into the present moment, you know, because that's where the power is. So what I'm feeling with this is, if you feel like things are delayed right now or a bit stuck, you can turn that around by changing the way you look at the situation. So whatever darkness is going on, whatever chaos, don't let that hold you back from what you truly want. You are protected by angels. So breathe yourself into the now. 3 deep breaths in and out will help. It'll calm you down, center you, and bring you into the present moment. And then affirm, I am safe, all is well. Everything is working out for me. And then things will turn around. So I feel that this message is what feels stuck or blocked is going to be released when you look at things differently. Take back your power and move forward fearlessly. And don't let anything you've been through in the past hold you back either. You are more than capable of achieving your dreams. I hope that helps, okay? But I do feel there's delays for a reason as you gain a fresh perspective. Alvin says, good morning, any messages from Kay to me? So what does Kay want to say to Alvin today? So Kay is saying to you, you're the whole package. Now this came out earlier for Jay as well. So they're clearly thinking about this today. So masculine energy today is thinking about everything that the feminine has to offer. Now, obviously, I know that you're the masculine and she is the feminine. but you're in role reversal right now. So she is aware of what you bring to the table. So don't ever think she doesn't know, because she does know, okay? I'm scared you'll reject me. So I do feel she wants to step forward or make a move. However, there is a little bit of fear there around what you would do. So she is taking her time to process that and working on being better. She wants to be better, a better person, so she can actually be the whole package for you also. And she's saying, I haven't given up on us, so it's not over. She's saying, don't give up on me, I will reach out. I'm just a little bit afraid that you're going to reject me. And that's nothing to do with you and everything to do with her. Okay, so the guidance coming through is we've got the King of Swords. This is what she's in her head about right now. She's working out what to do next. To take her shot, you know, to make her move. She's working out what to do next. So she's currently processing what the next step is. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? So the guidance for you is connect to Mother Earth, go out in nature. And then you'll move out of any negativity. We've got bitchy witchy in this card. So this can be like when your ego comes in and says things to you and puts you into fear or doubt or illusion. Make sure you're spending time in nature. I hope that helps, okay? And if you feel anyone is kind of doing any witchcraft on you or anything negative, just have faith that you are surrounded by love and light and you're protected. I don't really feel that's going on, but I feel someone needs to hear that, okay? So thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm just going to answer a couple more in the chat here who jumped in first. We've got Cynthia C says, hi Liz, a message from my twin, please. So what does your twin want you to know? This for Cynthia C. I'm working on being better. There it is again. So bettering themselves. So again, during the silence or the separation or the quiet times, you know, this is healing taking place. So they can claim their power back, claim your authority to come home. So your person is working on themselves right now to be able to step forward in power. And claiming your authority can be at work or taking back their power in their own life, you know, finding their own way, dealing with the finances, sorting things out, feeling stronger. So our faith right now, things are happening for a reason. Got two more cards moving on top of the deck here. Serve with love. And I feel this is what you're being guided to do, which means focus on self-love right now. And also awaken to universal laws. So remember, this is about divine timing. The law of attraction is working for you. So focus on being your best version. Focus on being better yourself as well. And that will move everything forward in the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I've got donations coming in, guys, so I'm going to prioritise those, answer super chats and members' milestones, just to get, you know, so I don't get behind. So I'm not missing anyone out, I'm just going to them right now. And a big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. Don't forget to hit thumbs up button. Remember, if something is resonating with you, even if it's not directly for you, it will be for you. So we're going to start with the beautiful Elaine says, hi Liz, looking amazing, any messages please? So thank you for being here. And it was great to connect with you as well in your reading. So let's see what the energy is for you. I'm just going to do some guidance for you, because obviously that's what you need to be focusing on right now. So guidance for you today is move away from control. Very powerful. So you've got Angel. You've got an Angel. I mean, this is someone on a motorbike. So I feel you're going to start seeing motorbikes when things are changing and speeding up. So I feel that will be your sign. So that's what to look out for. The angels are protecting your connection. So you're being reminded it will move forward at the right time. And it says move away from control, which means, again, you've got to let go of the control. The need for things to happen a certain way or in a certain timeline, or, you know, you've got to let go of the control. So that's what we have to learn as a divine feminine, to take that step back so the universe can step in. So I feel the angels saying we're all around you. And this is angel anarchy, but I'm feeling with anxiety. So I feel to release anxiety about what's happening right now. You need to release control, move away from it. And you do that through breath work, going in nature, affirming all as well. Again, stop watching social media. So you have to have self-control. And I feel that's something you're learning right now, to have self-control so you don't do that, okay? That's what you need to know. Vidi's got a motorbike. There you go. So you're going to start seeing motorbikes when you know things are shifting. That's an extra sign for you there. And I feel the angels are all around you. So I'm going to pull you a message from the angels. So you've got Archangel Gabriel saying stand your ground. And this means don't give up. You know your truth. Don't let this knock you down or dim your light or put you into pain and ego. You've got to be the strong one now. And I know how hard it is, trust me, I know. But you have to call on God to armor you up and get through it. And you're going to have good days and bad days, but you'll be okay. I hope that helps, okay? And Ruka, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message for the 6-6 energies and a message from my twin? Straight out, 6-6 energies. Enlightenment sucks. So the angels know how hard it is, okay? And they are acknowledging that. This says, F you, Buddha. And Buddha says, be happy, be grateful, all those things. And sometimes we think, kind of like, no, I don't want to be that way. So again, this is kind of reminding you don't have to be positive every single day. You just have to look for the positives every single day. You're going to have good days and bad days. Like I've just said to Elaine, you are human as well as spiritual. So enlightenment may suck, but it brings in enlightenment. It happens for the right reasons. So I feel this about you going through things and understanding why things are happening to you and things are making a lot of sense, okay? We've also got get healthy. And I feel this is also about what your person is doing. So they're really looking at their body. They may not like the way they look themselves, so they are healing themselves right now. So I feel they're working on getting healthy for you. And for themselves, obviously, it's not about you really, it's about themselves. They need to get healthy for themselves. So I feel your person is definitely working on their own body and healing themselves. And you may be working on your body too, but I feel this is more about what your person is doing. He wants to get healthy. And the both of you, it says stop getting distracted. So again, you can get distracted by the chaos, the ego, the struggle, the challenges, the negatives, the fact that you're kind of saying, why aren't you just doing this now? Why can't you see? So the frustration, but remember it's focusing on the love, not the fear. This is such a great deck. So focusing on the love, not the fear, and then you release control. Because again, what she's doing is she's kind of got him around the throat there. It's like she's saying, when are you going to do this, But it's about letting that go and trusting he is learning. Even though it may seem like he's not working on himself, it may not seem like that to you, he is. He is doing what he needs to do. And I feel his mouth is closed right now. He isn't speaking up or, he isn't saying what he wants to say, but he is working on himself. So I definitely feel he's working on himself right now. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? No one ever comes close to you. So it doesn't matter who he's around, what he's doing. No one comes close to the way he feels about you. And he said, I've written you so many messages and not sent them. So there's been many times he's written you a message and then deleted it or just not pressed the send button or thought I'll do it in a minute. He's thought about it many, many times. He's wanted to communicate. So whether you are in communication or not, just understand that he's wanted to many, many times and he hasn't, okay? That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Cece, where's your question? There we are. Morning, Liz. Can I get guidance on my complaint submission? Financial income and any messages and news about Jake. Okay, let me just shuffle again here. So, complaint submission, what do you need to know about that first of all? What do you need to know about that, okay? We've got the Three of Cups. I feel there's going to be a celebration. So I do feel you're going to have good news around that, okay? But again, you've got to give it time to come to fruition. So make sure you call on Archangel Jeremiah, because he will help you with any legalities. Call on Archangel Ariel for anything financial. We've got, Ariel is saying I'm helping with your finances and material needs. That's the card that's come out there. So I feel regarding your financial income, the message is that Ariel is helping and assisting you with that. And remember, you are valuable. Give me fear. So release fear because you are valuable. You are valuable to Jake. You are valuable in many ways. Give me a lot of fear around that. So if you remember your value, you're going to increase value in your own life. So, and you said, I've been seeing twin toddlers and babies smiling. So that's a huge sign of twin flames. But it's also a sign of the way the journey can be. I saw, once I was in a coffee shop and I saw twins, like twin babies in this pram. And it was just really funny because one was cooing and smiling and the other one was having a tantrum. And it was just really funny to watch them, because that can be how the twin flame dynamic is sometimes. But if you've seen them both smiling, that's a good sign. And this could also be a sign about kids if you want kids. But I feel the message is you've got to know your own value. And I feel that Jake does know your own value, but sometimes you forget your own worth. Because Ariel is assisting you with your finances. There is going to be a celebration. Three of Cups is also about you coming back together with Jake at the right time. So I feel if you affirm right now, I am valuable, then you're going to move forward in many ways. So he's saying, I check your social media. So he is watching you. He's watching you on social media. He's got his eye on what you're doing right now. He's curious about what you're doing. And we've got the star and the moon. So, I feel there could be something happening around the full moon, which is the 11th. Give me a block there. And I feel you're being given a sign in a dream. So I feel you're being shown a key in a dream, or key to a door or a movement. And you've got a medal. So I feel like you are going to achieve your dreams here. And that's what you're being shown. I hope that helps, okay? Alyssa, thank you for the donation. What are Capricorn VF's current feelings towards me? So what does your Capricorn VF currently feel towards you? What does he currently feel towards you? He's saying to you, you are the love of my life. That's how he feels towards you. He feels like you're the love of his life. And that's a very powerful energy and a very powerful statement to say. Okay, so that's the card there. It's trying to get my attention. And this card on top as well. Let's see what these are here coming through. Let's see what this one is first. So, Page of Swords. So, there may be delays around it right now. He may not be communicating with you right now, but he fully intends to. I feel he's kind of in and out of something. So he wants to move forward to you, but he's a little bit defensive about it. Maybe a bit defensive about being vulnerable or opening up to you, because he sees you as everything he could ever want to you. But again, it's like the message I've got coming through here clearly, this is zombie deck. And this woman's got no arms here. So I feel you have to let him make the move. That's what I'm connecting with the no arms. I feel, if you want to reach out, I feel you're being guided not to. Let him take control of the situation, because he will do it. Because the Six of Hazards is showing you here, he is going to make his move. And I definitely do feel that he is perhaps releasing something first, or dealing with something first to make this happen. So I feel like he's nearly there. It's like you've got to have patience with how he's going to come forward towards you. But I do feel he is going to. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Not long now and you'll be on your holidays. Can I have a message from G, please? So what does G want you to know? You're so beautiful. There you go. Because this is something that's been healed within the connection, about you remembering your own beauty and your own light and worth. So he's saying you're so beautiful. So again, it doesn't matter what he said to you before, whether it's been in the real world or the 5D or whatever. He's saying you were so beautiful. You're the light of my life. Now, isn't that interesting when I've just said about beauty and light? So you're working on your own beauty right now and shining your light. And he's saying to you, you are the light, and you are the light of my life. You light me up inside because you're so beautiful inside and outside. So that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Edith, thank you for the donation. Could I have a message for Raoul and me? So what's the message coming through? What's the guidance? Cultivate emotional safety. So I do feel that you know that this has to be a balanced connection where there is safety in the connection. In other words, you need to feel safe enough to open up to each other. And I feel that's what he's struggling with. So he struggles with being vulnerable. He struggles with feeling safe enough to open up to you. And that's nothing to do with you. And that's to do with his own wounding and things he's been through in the past. So that's what's being healed right now. So that he's able to open up to you and be emotional to you. And you feel safe doing the same. Because maybe you've been vulnerable with him in the past and he shut you down. Or maybe you haven't felt safe with the connection itself, like the stability of it. So that's what's being cultivated right now, worked on. So we've got memories, nostalgic thoughts of you past lives. So I do feel you've had past lives together before. So you've been together in many lifetimes and you found each other again in this one. And there's thoughts of you, he's nostalgic. So he's thinking about you. There's memories there. He's thinking about you at night. But he also knows he needs to feel safe in the way he expresses himself to you. And I feel that's why there could be a delay. Yes, I know the card writing is backwards. It's YouTube settings. Nothing I can do about it, okay? I don't know why I run. I just know I don't want to. So he doesn't know why he runs, but he knows he doesn't want to run. So he doesn't want to run from his feelings. And he's saying the thought of your smile makes me smile. So he loves your smile. He loves it when you smile. It makes him smile. It's contagious. So make sure you're smiling more. I hope that helps, okay? Judy, thank you for being a member for 10 months, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Morning, Liz. I do hope you're well. Can I get a message from my DM and guidance about what I need to know about the journey right now? So what does your DM want you to know? I don't know why I run. I just know I don't want to. So again, that card, we've just had this come out. You've seen me shuffle. It's come out again. So if he's running from you, he doesn't want to run. He said, I don't know why I run. I don't know why I do. He said, I just know that I don't want to run. So he's working through that. And again, the thought of your smile makes me smile. So this just shows how collective the cards can be. Okay, because this message just came out. And you and Edith are very close together in the chat there. So again, receiving the same messages. And he said, I haven't given up on us. So he's not given up on you or the connection. And that's what you're being reminded that, you know, don't give up on this because things are going to shift forward. So the guidance is connect to your psychic side. So, and you got the cat there, which is reminding you of your own independence, that you are a very independent being. You don't rely on anyone. So it says connect to your psychic side. So I feel you're being shown things through your third eye, visions, previews, dreams. You may be seeing things around you as well of what you're manifesting or what's coming to you. So I feel the message is pay attention to what you're being shown because the universe is communicating to you about what's next, okay? So let me pull you one more card. What else do you need to know about this right now? What else do you need to know? We've got, yeah, I mean, this is powerful. The Knight of the Swords coming in. So I feel that something's going to happen quickly. So it's going to happen quick. There's going to be a quick movement. Okay, it's going to come in quickly when you don't expect it. And it's going to come in like a tank. So I feel Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way for you as well. But I feel it's going to come in very quickly. Either him or the situation is just going to move forward quickly, or perhaps communication is going to come in quickly, or union. It's going to come in and take you by surprise. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, any message from my guides about my parents' long-term future? So what do we need to know about your parents? Jesus is with them, okay? Jesus and the angels. So what you need to know is they're not on their own. They're not alone, okay? Because Jesus and the angels are right by their side. And that's it, you know, Jesus and the angels, very powerful. So Jesus is saying forgive and heal. So they will be on a journey right now of forgiveness and healing and going through their own lessons, remembering you have to allow them to learn those lessons, even though it can be painful to perhaps see deterioration or you know, pain or suffering within them. But I feel there's a lot of forgiveness and healing going on. So I definitely feel like your mum is forgiving your dad for things. Your dad is working on forgiving himself for things. And there is a healing taking place. And the angels are right there by the side of your mum and your dad and you and watching over everything. So this also reminds you that you don't have to worry so much about things because there is divine intervention helping out. You know, there are things being sorted out. So is there anything else you need to know about the long-term future? So the message coming through is the Wheel of Fortune. Everything happens the way it's meant to. There's fate, destiny involved and timings. God is in charge, remember. And also this is about you just allowing things to happen naturally and allowing things to unfold because you'll be okay. You know, the Knight of Hazards, this is Pentacles in this deck, I believe. But this is about allowing things to unfold naturally. You know, letting things happen, knowing that there is a timeline for everything because this is eventual positive outcome. So there will be a positive outcome eventually to all of this. And it will all make sense at some point in the future. So I feel you've just also got to give time to yourself. You know, this could be you in your car driving around here. You got the full moon. So it's also reminding you that you've got your own life to live as well. So you have to get the balance right. I hope that helps, okay? Megan, thank you for the donation. It's for Megan Marsh. Where's the question for Megan? There we go. Hi, Liz. Greetings from Florida. Amazing. Great to have you here, honey. Any messages from my DM, John? So what does John want to say to you today, Megan? I'm not playing games. I'm just scared. So if you felt like he's playing games with you, he isn't. He doesn't mean to come across that way. He's just scared. So be afraid of his own emotions and his feelings and things that are going on. And he said, I think about you when I'm alone. So he may be distracting himself, you know, maybe busy with work, he may be out with friends, whatever he's doing. But when he's alone, especially at night, when he's lying awake with his own thoughts, that's when you're all around him. And he realises how scared he is of his emotions and his feelings, and he wants to move forward. So he doesn't mean to play games with you, whether that's leaving you on read or not communicating, whatever it is he seems to be doing. He's not meaning to come across like a player or a game player. He said, I have unresolved business with the person I'm currently with. So there could be something going on with a karmic partner or a business partner, or something he's dealing with. He's sorting that out to be able to be free, and that could come across as game playing, but it isn't. He's saying, I've got unresolved business, I need to deal with this first. And I do feel this is also business related. So when I'm connecting with this card, I feel it's more business related than love related, and I tear up thinking about you. So again, I feel at night when he's alone or when he's on his own in bed. So again, it doesn't matter who's there around him. You know, when we're in bed, it's like we're alone with our thoughts. He may have a tear or two thinking about this. But I feel he could be dealing with business. Because when I'm connecting with this, I have unresolved business with the person I'm currently with, we might think about karmic partner. And there may well be one, you know the circumstances, but I'm connected with something to do with business here. So this could be financial, something he's dealing with that he needs to sort out first. I hope that helps, okay? All that's taking his attention up and distracting him so that he's thinking about you at night. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Archangel Michael and Mum past loved one guidance as B is again threatening Dad's mum's husband for more 3k from 15k ago, 18k a month. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of stress there. So what's the guidance from Archangel Michael? What's the guidance from Archangel Michael? They give me fear, to release fear around this. You've got to gain a higher understanding. So again, this is all happening to bring in a higher understanding. So the message is you are gaining a higher understanding of your life, and it's all beginning to make sense. So things will start making more sense to you. You are realizing on a very deep level that God has a plan, and God is now allowing you to see that for yourself. So you've perhaps seen through people, seen sides of people that you didn't know were there before. You know, things. This is why it's all happening. It's all happening really for you to forgive and heal. So the guidance for you is to seek support. You've got the exhausted eagle there. Now, isn't that interesting? The eagle is about things moving forward, manifesting, but it's like exhausted right now. And I feel your dad, you know, is exhausted. And that's what your mum wants you to know. So I feel this seek support is that your mum is around you assisting you. And obviously you were being guided to call on Archangel Michael because he's your angel to assist you with this. And also to call on Archangel Ariel and Archangel Jeremiah. Because Ariel is the financial angel, female financial angel. Jeremiah is a male angel, just so you know the difference. Jeremiah is like a legal angel. He's like having a lawyer there. So you have all the support you need around you because I feel you're drained as well. I feel you're tired of this situation. You've had enough. You want things to move forward. So you've got to have faith right now that you have the support. The support is going to come in when you pray and ask for it. And also you've got scaffolding. So remember that some people come into your life or come into your dad's life or come into our lives to hold us up like scaffolding. Once you're ready to stand strong again and hold yourself up, the scaffolding will come down. So in other words, the people will go. Never be afraid to lose the scaffolding. It means you're ready for great things. So I feel something is about to shift in this situation. You just have to have faith in it. Okay, yeah, this is showing you in, you know, you've got the Two of Hazard, so balance needs to come in. I feel your dad is being controlled. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. There's a control issue here that he needs to take control of, to take his power back, to be able to manifest what he wants and to bring happiness in. So the helicopter there, I feel this about rising above the problem, and I feel that's what you need to do right now, to rise above the situation and listen to your intuition. You know, the yellow is standing out there with the solar plexus. So I feel you've got to trust your intuition on this because I feel your dad is being controlled in some way. So your mum is saying there is support there for you, you just have to ask for it. I hope that helps. Okay, that's what I've got coming through. So, Kat, thank you for the donation. Can I ask for guidance for the weekend in the 6-6 portal? So let me just pop this card back. So, what's the message coming through for you today with the 6-6 portal? I love this deck. This deck, by the way, is one that our soul sister Michelle sent me yesterday, the Naughty Oracle. She's also sent me some naughty decks, like naughty decks. I'm going to be using in my intimate readings coming up soon. I didn't share them on the channel because they're naughty decks, okay? So what's the message for you for the weekend and for the 6-6 card? We've got use your own voice. And I feel that you're going to get lots and lots and lots of repetitive signs and synchronicities. And that sign, that picture you sent me yesterday was super beautiful. I was going to share it on the channel. I thought, well, no, because it's a special message for you, really. You know, a special sign for you. But you're being shown repetitively that you are protected, supported and guided. And that's what you're going to receive over the weekend. Now, it actually says B on this, but it says B. Can you see the B? May mean something to you as well. That can also be connected with the internet. But I'm seeing B. Not for beer, for B like a bee. So you may see a bee, but I feel you're going to see repetitive signs, you know, and we've got parrot guidance. So I'm feeling this as parrot guidance saying you're receiving a message to use your own voice to do things your way, to speak your truth. So you may have a message you need to share somehow. It could be with a friend, a colleague, could be maybe sharing something with your person, could be sharing something through social media, but use your own voice. And this says, you know, peed as a parrot. So this is about someone who's drunk. Okay, so there may be an opportunity for you to go somewhere social over the weekend, or go somewhere there may be drunk people around you. You know, where there's drunk people around, or maybe your person is getting drunk. But I'm connecting with it more like parrot guidance. That's what I'm seeing. I feel that you're receiving repetitive guidance to use your own voice and do your own thing, to do things your way. So maybe an opportunity coming up at the weekend for you to use your voice. So what else do you need to know? I am protecting you. So Archangel Michael is protecting you, especially from any drunk people. I know that sounds a bit strange, but, you know, if you go into an environment, for example, where there's drunk people around you, you know, perhaps you go to a restaurant and there's someone drunk, or, you know, we get drunk people everywhere, don't you? You know, on a plane, in the street, wherever. You are being protected wherever you go. I hope that helps, okay? City Gap, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you're well. Message from my DM, please. No contact since 2 weeks ago. Now he's unfriended me on Snapchat. I wonder what's happening. So remember, don't take it personally. He's dealing with his own stuff, okay? He's saying, you give me hope. So you're actually the one that gives him hope. He may not seem hopeful because he's unfriended you, but he needs to work through something clearly. He's saying, I love you. So he's getting it across to you. It's nothing to do with you directly. It's about how he's handling something or what he's dealing with. He's saying, I do love you, and you are my hope, and you give me hope. I do love you. So I feel that's come out to put your mind at rest about his feelings, first of all, because he's saying, you mean the world to me. And I know you'll think, well, if that's true, why are you doing this or that? And sometimes we don't understand their behaviour, but they do. So you've just got to allow things to unfold naturally. And again, he gets worried about being vulnerable. He's got to embrace this vulnerable side of himself and let go of any grudges. And I feel this is for you, so don't take it personally that he's unfriended you on Snapchat. Don't worry about it. Just let him do what he's doing right now, because he clearly needs to process something without your energy around him. Maybe just he's struggling to not look at your stories, or, you know, he's struggling in some way. So we've got devil and drag, identity crisis. So what this means is the ego is getting at him because he's got to change. He needs to change. He's having an identity crisis because he needs to change something in his life, something about his circumstances or his own self. And he's doing that now. So I feel he's gone within to work on himself to make a change. So whether this is a change in his physical world because he's not being honest about who he truly is, you know, or he just needs to look in the mirror a bit more. This is what he's done. So I don't feel you've got anything to worry about. He does love you. His feelings haven't changed. Just let him work through it. Don't take it personally. Breathe and see this as a time to work on you. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any messages from Gabriel today? So what does Gabriel want to say to you today? He's saying, I've loved you for lifetime. So he is aware you've had many lifetimes together. Okay, so he'll be thinking about this. And I know we've been together before. I know we have. So what else is coming through? First of all, we've got become aware. So, you know, this says it's an S show. You know, like it's a hit show. Put an S on the end. I don't want to swear on the channel. So in other words, it can feel that way. So you feel sometimes like this is just a mess. You know, it's just a mess, but you're becoming aware during this mess. You're becoming aware. So you're becoming aware of many things, your own feelings, your own emotions, your spiritual side. I feel this is also a message for you that whatever he's going through, because he may be going through a mess in his life. So his life might seem to be falling apart, no matter how things seem on the surface. He's becoming aware of everything. And I feel he does feel like poo about things he's done, okay? And he's becoming aware of that more and more. So it says love and light, just this. And this says, there is swearing in this deck, but obviously I don't swear on the channel because I don't like the energy of that in the channel. It's low vibration. But I feel what I'm connecting with here is, you've got this. You can do this. You are strong. And I feel there is hope and support around you. I'm seeing this as 3 angels: Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jophiel, and Archangel Michael. So you're being supported, you're being given strength and healing, and you're being guided to look for the good in things. Be in the moment, because he is aware he's loved you for lifetimes, and he's going through a big awakening right now. He's coming into awareness of things he's done that have made you feel bad, and it made him feel bad, and he wants to come forward perhaps with an apology at the right time and make up for that. So let me just see if that's the energy he's in, because I am feeling an apology. They're giving me a tooth pain. He's clearing his space. So raise your vibration. So he needs to be in a higher vibration to come forward. So the message for you is, keep your vibration high and create a sacred space. So you may want to cleanse your space or create a space to connect with him. That could be in the 5D. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, may I get a message from Frank in his silence and advice? So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you right now? I think you're becoming a lot stronger now because of this whole situation. I don't know why I run, I just know I don't want to. So he is aware he's running from you right now, or hiding from you, or not coming to you. And he doesn't want to, but he is aware of it. So again, he's coming into awareness of things. And I feel it's because life will get very serious very quickly when he's around you. Not because you're making it serious, but because he wants that kind of connection with you. So he has to be ready. He's saying, there are days when I want to forget about all my worries in the world and just be with you. So there's been many, many days that he's wanted to reach out and come to you, and he hasn't. Because he's wanted to kind of fall into you and spend time with you and make love to you and talk to you and look in your eyes. But he hasn't, because he's still healing and he is aware of that. And he's saying, forgive me for what I did not know better. So I feel this about the past. He's still forgiving himself for the past things he's done. So he's saying, forgive me. He still feels bad about some things. So what's the guidance for you right now? What's the guidance for you right now? We've got, let yourself be vulnerable. So really this whole situation right now is helping you to be very open and to strip yourself bare and to heal the parts of you that cause pain. So I feel all these wounds are coming up to the surface here. And you've got Jesus around you here as well, helping you to feel everything you're feeling, because you may feel naked and vulnerable. You may feel like, just you've been through a dark night of the soul. I feel you have. And so this is about your healing as much as his. And he wants to come forward and be vulnerable. He's got to let himself do that. And Jesus is assisting him and moving him forward. So I feel when he comes forward to you the next time, he's going to be very vulnerable with you. So is there a timeline around this? Anything you need to know? We've got, he's going through a big awakening. So again, the skull there is about everything he's been through, and he's now centering himself. So again, it's in divine timing. So your intuition will tell you when. You're probably already feeling it's coming in. So you've got to center yourself. You've got to relax, breathe, be in the moment, and have faith that everything that you're going to build now is going to be built on rock and stone because of the lessons you've been going through this dark night of the soul. I hope that helps, okay? Chaot fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from Divine and my person, please. Thank you. So what's the message from the Divine for you today? We've got, wow, and this says, find your soul tribe, sinister sisters. What I'm feeling is you're working out who works for you and who doesn't. So in other words, you may be cleansing or clearing your circle. So you may find that you're moving away from certain people, certain situations, certain experiences in your life to be around other people. And obviously you've got your soul tribe here. You're around soul family here like me and other people who lift your vibration, who bring peace into your heart and assist you instead of perhaps knocking you down or causing pain. So it says pick your soul tribe, find your soul tribe. So I feel that what's happening is you are moving away from people who perhaps haven't got your best intentions at heart or don't understand you, or who may be negative, and you're moving towards people that bring peace into your life. Now, this could also be something going through with your person as well, because you may be moving away from negatives or stress. So you may be recognizing, okay, I don't want to be around you when you're in a low vibration. I want to be around you when you're in a positive vibration. So I feel what you're doing right now is moving on from things that don't serve you. And I feel he's mirroring that. So I feel your twin is mirroring that too by releasing anything karmic or stressful. You know, anything that isn't serving the soul. So he said, I want to wake up next to you. That's what he wants to do. So if he's already waking up next to someone or there's something he needs to release, he's working on that. These cards are moving as well. So he said, I want to wake up with you. I don't want to deny my feelings anymore. So these are the main cards, the priority. His priority is to wake up with you and to not deny his feelings. So that's what he's working through. He said, I've thought about being married to you, which is also about waking up with you. So he's thought about putting a ring on your finger and spending time with you and committing to you. So again, if there's things he needs to release to make that happen, he is in the process of working that out. He said, I think about you when I'm alone. So again, this could also be in a naughty way because I feel there's a lot of passion there. And I'm not playing games, I'm just scared. So he's not playing games, he's just scared. He may be scared of his feelings. So give him time. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. What do I need to know about Orlando? Why am I drawn to exploring my feelings with him and feel he is a soulmate here to help me learn a lesson in love? Well, you just answered your own question. You feel drawn to him because you feel he's a soulmate to you, here to help you learn a lesson in love. So he's clearly in your life for a reason. So he's also helping you to understand yourself better because you've got the Hanged Man. So I feel he's helping you while there's a delay between you and your twin. You know, he's helping you at this time. He's also helping you to go through some kind of change. So there's a rebirth here as well. So there's a rebirth energy coming in, an ending for a new beginning. So he's helping you move towards a new chapter in your life. And he's, you know, it's good news. It's good news he's here, but also he's helping you to make adjustments in your life. So I feel he's helping you to adjust to perhaps, you know, like a new version of yourself, to perhaps express yourself more as well, to be open and vulnerable. But I feel he's helping you with a transition. You know, it's like scaffolding. Remember scaffolding, okay? So the card for scaffolding says, some people come into your life to hold you up like scaffolding. Once you're ready to stand strong again and hold yourself up, the scaffolding will come down. So I feel he's in your life for a season and a reason, okay? Never be afraid to lose the scaffolding. It means you're ready for great things. So I feel he'll go out of your life when you've learned whatever you need to learn from him. And it could well be when you're preparing for your twin. So things happen for a reason. Like in my own journey, for example, my ex karmic partner, who I've realised now is, obviously was a very high-level soulmate in a way to me because he was scaffolding. But I see him as a karmic energy. I don't see him as like a false twin or anything like that. I know that he was scaffolding to me because the angels showed that to me. Because he helped me through a certain period in my life to help me to get ready to stand on my own feet. And once he went, everything started going up and up and up. So again, it shows you when you're ready, the scaffolding will release. So I feel the scaffolding come into your life. So just allow things to unfold. Allow yourself to explore what the connection is and it will be revealed to you through a higher understanding. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say? First got out is he's saying to you, I'm working on being better. So he is working on himself right now. You know, being better, doing better. And he's saying, I want to fix this. So he does want to fix this. He does want to be better. He wants to. So he's working out how to. And he wants to fix it with you as well as fixing it in his own life. So he's saying he's embracing inner change. So to get the outer change that you're wanting, he's got to embrace the inner change first. And that's what he's doing. He's saying, I want to embody the warrior spirit. So this is also what you need to do right now. You need to find your warrior spirit. So call on Archangel Michael. And if you've been crying, then obviously you're releasing things inside of you. So he is embracing the changes inside of himself to create the changes outside of himself. They give me fear, to release the fear, to embody the warrior spirit, to be able to do what he has to do to make it better and fix it. So he is on track. So let's get a card for you because you're obviously crying. So what's the message for you right now with the 6-6 energy? The message for you is shine your uniqueness. You really are a special person. And that's what you need to know. You may be different than other people, but you're different for a reason. You were born to stand out, not fit in. So you have to remember who you are. So the angel's saying, shine your light, remember your uniqueness. See, that's where you're going wrong, because you're saying all he's given me is pain. You're blaming it on him. This journey, pain is growth. He's given you growth and healing and learning. And he hasn't given you anything you can't handle. At the end of the day, we don't, our twin flame is not responsible for our happiness or our pain. We are. So if you decide this isn't going to hurt me or affect me in this way, it won't. You have power over your emotions. You're giving him too much power right now. Okay, he's saying, oh, poor me. He's hurt me, he's done this, he's done that. He hasn't done anything but grow your soul. So you've got to become the strong warrior that you are. So you're still working through your own forgiveness and healing. But not loving up. Yeah, you said because you're in pain. Oh, he hasn't given me this, he hasn't done this for me. We could all say that. Each one of us watching has gone through something. My masculine hasn't done things for me that I wish he had. But it's not his fault. Okay, whenever I go into my own pain, I've said this to him. Oh, it's me. I know it's something I'm healing in me. It's not your fault, it's me. I'm healing something in me. So you have to turn the finger to you. Look at you, what you're saying there. I've got so much compassion for you, honey, but you need to take control of this now. Oh, he's married someone else and, he's done this, he's done that. Well, suck it up, because at the end of the day, it's all for growth and learning. My masculine's married as well. I know how painful it is. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. So you've got to shine your uniqueness. You've got a choice. Are you going to sit around wallowing and saying how negative everything is? Or are you going to call an Archangel Michael to pick you up and move forward? Okay, because you have a choice, whether you're the wounded warrior or you are the powerful warrior. You have a choice, okay? And the more you wallow around in self-pity, the longer it's going to take. I hope that helps, okay? Sometimes we have to be cruel to be kind, okay? Katy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Any message from my DM, anything he wants to say to me? I've been having wild dreams about him, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. So let's see what the message is with the naughty oracle here. Again, we've got move away from control. So you're learning right now to release the control, to let him come to you, to let him take control of his own life. And the angels are all around you. So you have control at this time by letting go of control, by controlling your own emotions and having self-control. So that's the message, okay? So what energy is he in? I do feel these dreams are reciprocated, by the way, because obviously they may not be communicated, but they are being felt and experienced in the higher realms. So you're surrendering to higher wisdom, and that's putting you into a place of power. So you're recognizing this is all for growth purposes. There is learning going on right now. There is a reason. And that's allowing you to anchor your divine light. So because you're realizing there is a plan to everything and God is in charge and I just need to surrender and allow this to happen, you're anchoring yourself with light. So you're able to handle this much better. So you're in your power, and that light is also very attractive to your twin. And that's why you're having these dreams. And it's also strengthening your connection, not just with him, but with God too. So I feel you're strengthening your connection right now to your twin and to spirit through the 5D, through these dreams, because you're learning how to surrender, and that's anchoring your light, okay? So let's bring in the dreams and understanding deck, if I can find it. There it is. So what's the message coming through? And if anyone's having neck pain, by the way, it's about changes. I've been having severe neck pain on my own journey to do with changes. So I can't wait to fall asleep to see your face. So he knows he's going to dream about you, and he can't wait to fall asleep to see you there. So he's also craving you the way you're craving him right now. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. I've created space to heal and move on, reading on A. Well, obviously it's not about moving on, it's about surrendering. You can't move on from the person you're meant to be with. They are a part of you. But you can move on from the struggle, the drama, the chaos. So he's saying, I didn't know love until you came into my life. Your beauty blinds me. And he gets blinded by the light. So again, they give me that song, Blinded by the Light, okay? So your beauty blinds him. The way you are blinds him. Your light and love blinds him. He's never experienced this before. He didn't know what love was. And then you came into his life and changed everything. So you can't move on because you're meant to be together, but you can move on from the drama and the struggle and focus on self-care. So what's the guidance for you? What do you need to know? We've got grumpy wizard. So I feel he is grumpy because he isn't with you and he needs to change and there's things he needs to do. But he is the magician. He is the wizard. So he has got the capability and power to change his life and step up to the plate here. And I feel he is doing this, but I feel he is going through his own frustration there. So I feel grumpy is about moods. He goes into moods. He gets negative sometimes. He goes into his own stress. And it says, release your anger safely. So if you're feeling this anger that he's feeling, or frustration, because frustration can come out as anger as well, cleanse your sacral chakra. So I feel the guidance for you. You've created this space to heal. Make sure you're cleansing your sacral chakra. If you are feeling any anger, you can release it through scream therapy, singing, channeling it into some physical activity, or even writing down your feelings. But I feel that he is a grumpy wizard right now. It shows he is a wizard. He is capable of change. He is changing. He is taking back his power. He just goes in and out of moods. And that's where he is right now. He's having mood swings because he's trying to realise why he's sabotaging the best thing that's ever happened to him. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for donating for your friend there. So 3D message for my friend S from her DM. So what do we need to know? I want to kiss you. So he dreams about kissing her. This card's moving as well. The times we shared were the happiest of my life. So if he's kissed her in the physical world, he's thinking about that. If he hasn't, he's dreaming about it, visualising it, fantasising about it. So he wants to kiss her. Okay, and he's thinking about that right now. So what is he going to do about it, or what's the energies in as well about this? Because I feel it is causing him some kind of agony. I internalise my feelings and can't get myself to express them. So he wants to kiss her and he wants to open up. He just struggles to express it. He said, it feels like daggers are coming down onto me. So he's in pain. Now, I feel that he's in the Four of Swords. So he's reflecting on all this right now. How do I move this forward? What do I do? So he's working out the next steps. And because he's not with her, he feels pain around it. He feels like daggers are coming down onto me. It feels painful. But I'm internalising everything. I'm going within. I know I need to express my feelings instead of holding them in. I know I need to kiss you instead of just fantasising about it. So what he's working on doing through the Four of Swords, which is reflection, is detaching from his ego so that he's able to move forward the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, all is good. May I have a message from A? And if my voice sounds croaky, guys, I was doing readings all day yesterday, so I've kind of lost my voice a little bit, that's why. But I did want to do a live today because it's a 6/6 portal, but I probably won't be live again now till Monday. I mean, I've got work to do, but I feel like, you know, not doing a live will help my voice to rest a little bit. Because I have to rest my voice every now and again. So, message from A for Patricia. You're the whole package. This has been coming through during the live today. You're the whole package. So, he does know that you're everything he wants. You're everything he could ever dream of having in his life. You're the whole package. You're everything. And you're learning to say no, and so is he. So again, I'm feeling this is like he's learning to say yes to himself and no to other things. So if he's being people-pleasing or giving to other things, he knows he has to focus on himself and give to himself. So he's learning how to say no. And so are you, because you're learning what to say no to and what to say yes to. So it's about boundaries as well. But he does want you to know you're the whole package. What else is going on? What else is going on? So we've got karmic. There could be a karmic involved here. It could be a person. It could be a situation. It could be an experience. It could be an addiction. It could be fear. So he's releasing things that are volatile to him, temporary. You know, toxic relationships, envy, games, third party. It's all temporary. So that's you're being reminded that whatever he seems to be controlled by, it's only a temporary thing. Because there will be a resolution between you and him. So you and him are the real deal. And you're going to come back together. So he's pledging you today there's going to be reconciliation. Okay, his agreement to you is his intention for promise of union and purpose and commitment. We've also got fishing. Okay, so I feel this is about he's actually trying to work out what you're doing. So he could be watching you on social media. So I'm feeling that this fishing is he's seeking attention in some way. So I don't feel it's like this card can be connected with you know, perhaps putting things on social media to get attention. I'm not feeling that. I feel like he's wondering what you're doing. Okay, he's insecure about what you're doing. He wants to test the water with you. Okay, he wants to come into you, like come forward to you. So he may be watching your social media to see what you're doing. He's fishing for information. And he may be overloaded by stress because you may be feeling that too. So, but he's overwhelmed by this and he's thinking about you constantly. And it may be hurting his heart, you know, because he doesn't know what you're doing. So I feel he's in his head about you constantly, thinking about you in all kinds of ways. So he's thinking about you in a good way and then a bad way, because he might be thinking what you're doing, who you're doing it with, so negativity coming in. So I feel the sooner he reaches out, the better, because it will create a resolution. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Good afternoon, Liz. Good afternoon to you. It's good morning here. It's 8:20 here in the UK. So good morning to you. Good afternoon. Will my love marriage with partner Vivek happen with our parents' consent? And if yes, when? Okay, so will it happen and when? Will it happen and when? Okay, will it happen and when? So you have to ask yourself the question first right now. What's the relationship like right now? Okay, is it actually moving forward in the right direction? Because you can't expect marriage to come in if you haven't got a solid foundation for it. So first of all, we got 3 of Swords. So it feels like you're in pain right now because something isn't happening the way you want it to be. Okay, so there's pain there first of all. Let's see what the clarifiers are. So we've got the Hermit in reverse. I feel something is about to come out into the open. We've got the King of Wands in reverse, which is wanting the loyalty, but not quite being able to get it yet. And the Queen of Wands. So I feel that the message here is he wants to give you loyalty, but he's not able to give it the way you want at this moment. And that may be driving you crazy. So you've got to have faith in divine timing, because he wants to be loyal to you in the commitment. I feel he is loyal to you, but not the way you want. You're saying, I want a marriage, I want this to happen. And it feels like there's a delay around it right now, because something's got to come out into the open. So this could well be telling the parents what's going on and opening up about this. And you're willing to do what it takes, but he isn't, because he's in fear. So he's working through his fears. And that may be why there's some kind of separation between you, or silence, or something hasn't come out into the open. And I feel this could happen over a meal. So there could be a meal where you all sit down together and talk about what the next steps are, because something has to come out into the open about this. So what's his energy? So it's not saying this isn't going to happen. I'm just saying it doesn't feel like it right now, okay? So focus on energetic alignment. So the angels want you to focus on getting the energy right in the 5D and in your own self, so you're ready for what's to come. Instead of trying to make the marriage occur straight away or quickly, you've got to be aligned for it. So you've got to be ready for what's coming. So just focus on being yourself and allowing the universe to create the way, instead of trying to control it all right now. So I feel you've got to allow things to unfold. So to answer your question, because the angels are giving you the guidance there, will you get married? Okay, will you get married? There's choices here. Okay, and again, it doesn't feel like it's going to be the news that you want. Okay, so it may be delayed. There may be a delay around this. Again, you've got the Hermit the right way around there. So I can't give you a timeline because it's not set yet. Okay, because it's like the good news you're seeking right now, it isn't there. Because something has to come out into the open. A choice needs to be made. He also wants to marry, but with parents. Well, yeah, I know that, honey, but I feel you need to sit down and talk. That's what I've got coming through. Okay, he wants to give you the commitment and the loyalty, but he's not able to. No, you're saying because he wants the parents' consent, so you've got to sit down and talk. So maybe think about cooking a meal, okay, and inviting them round and talking about this. Because I haven't got a timeline. I can't give you a timeline because I feel there needs to be some kind of interaction first with the parents to bring it all into the open. And then whatever comes from that, whether it's negative or positive, will create the timeline for the marriage. That's the message. I have to share what I have to share, okay? I can't give you a message that isn't coming through, okay? And you've donated again there, saying there's 2 donations from you there. So I don't know what the second donation is for there. You donated twice to me. Let's pull a bit more information. Let's get a few more cards, okay? I've been in a relationship since 12 years old and he is loyal. Yes, I know he is loyal, but he isn't loyal the way you want him to be. In the marriage, you want to be married to him. What I'm picking up on there is the loyalty you want, the ring. He isn't giving that to you at this moment. Okay, that's why the King of Wands is in reverse, because he can't give you that ring for whatever the reason is. So you've got tick-tock. You're trying to force it forward, saying the clock is ticking. It's like you're saying, or wanting things to happen quicker than they're ready to. So as you feel like time's running out, you're impatient, you feel you're wasting time, you feel like the time is now. This is what's coming through for you. So you have to be patient with this right now, Because if he's afraid of moving forward with you the way he wants to because he needs his parents' consent, or he needs consent of someone, then you've got to sit down and talk it out. That's the message coming through, okay? So he is loyal to you. I'm not saying he isn't loyal to you. It's the fact that he isn't loyal to you the way you want him to be loyal to you. By giving you the ring, or putting the ring on your finger, or setting a date, or whatever it is. And that's what you need to deal with. And I've got a meal coming through, eating a meal. So I feel that's going to happen at, and I'm not seeing it like a wedding meal. I'm seeing it like a meal that you have to talk about everything. Not just you and him, but everyone involved. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message from my DM today? So what's the message coming through? I'll look at pictures of you. So he's watching you on social media, or he has pictures on his phone of you, or he's connected with you in some way. He said, I'm really sensitive deep down. And so he is sensitive. It does hurt him to not be with you or to feel these emotions. And when he looks at pictures of you, he feels emotional. He said, I know you love me. I love you too. So he knows that you love him, and he does love you too. It's reciprocated. However, there may be a block or delay for growth purposes. So we've got, you are going to be fine. So Archangel Raphael is coming through here, saying you're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. You'll be fine. It will work out. There's no need to worry about this. There's a reason for everything. And if you're going through physical things too, like physical ascension symptoms, you're going to be fine. So let's see if we can get a timing around this for you. 6. So I feel the message is you're going to be fine now in June. Okay, this is what he wants you to know now in June, that he's looking at pictures of you right now. So in this moment, okay, he's sensitive, he's feeling emotional. So things are moving forward in their own way now in June. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Okay, what cards are flying out here? So we've got the Emperor. So you're being guided to remember who you are, and that he is the Emperor too. They give me fear. So you are the feminine and the masculine. There's just a lot of change taking place and growth. So you have to look beyond the physical right now. Your higher understanding, connect with your intuition. You know your own truth on this situation. Because I feel he's going through a lot of growth, and so are you. And there will be an ending for a new beginning. Okay, sometimes things are built on endings. And that's what you're being shown with the skull. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, is love and intimacy going to show up? I miss physical touch. Is Jerry curious about us? Well, obviously, if you're missing physical touch, you know, there is a way you can deal with your own pleasure. You know, but I know what you're saying. You want someone to share your life with, but you have to have faith that you're being protected at this time, because I feel that God wants to give you a marriage. You know, I feel there's going to be a marriage in your future and a spiritual union, which is worth waiting for. Okay, so because the love is all there, it's all there. It's just not quite the commitment you seek yet. So things are going to move forward. I feel things are going to move forward from July. So it feels like love and intimacy could show up around July, or you're going to feel more in control of this around July, or you're just going to feel better from July. So use June as a time of healing and recognizing that God is creating a way, but he's also saving you for something wonderful. Because you don't want to have a meaningless encounter with someone. You know, you don't want to have a one-night stand, or someone who's going to be there for a moment and then not be there, or someone you're not interested in. You want the real deal. And that's what you're being protected for and saved for. And that's what's coming through very clearly here. So, you know, the love is there. The love and passion is all there. But it's just, you know, right now it's not physically there. It's like you're experiencing this in the 5D or through dreams or fantasies. And you can get the physical pleasure that way. Okay, however, I feel what you need to know is the reason why it's not showing up yet is because it's going to be the real deal. And that's worth waiting for. But I do feel there's going to be a shift forward in July. This can also be the Cancer season, which comes in from the solstice on the 21st. So, you know, again, I feel you're learning patience right now, because it will be worth waiting for. I know it's frustrating. Well, take care of that yourself, okay? So we've got get healthy. So get healthy. So this is about you working on your physical self. I feel your person also working on their physical self to prepare for each other. So you work on you right now. Work on feeling healthy. And when I say healthy, I'm not just talking about physical health. I'm talking about emotional health. Focus on being with you and enjoying life. And then at the right time, things will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, you're saying, is Jerry curious about you as well? Is Jerry curious about us? You're saying, you made me feel worthy. So he's curious about you because you make him feel a way that no one else has. And he's saying, yeah, I feel this connection too. Of course I do. I've been dreaming of you. So again, I feel that intimacy on the 5D through dreams. I hope that helps. Okay, he's been experiencing you in dreams. Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Fatima, message from F. What does F want to say? F is saying to you today, I want to make everything right. So he wants to be able to be the one to make it right. So again, there's a message there to allow him to come to you. And I've been dreaming of you. So he's dreaming of you as well. Okay, so vivid dreams. So what's he dreaming of? Can we make our dreams reality? I'm ready for that now. So he's had a dream about you and he wants to make that dream real. And in the dream, he's probably made everything right with you. And he wants to make everything right with you in the physical world. And he said, I can't wait to fall asleep to see your face. So he is thinking about you very powerfully at night. And he knows he's going to dream of you. And he said, I can't wait to see you in my dreams, to see your face. And I feel he wants to also see you face to face. He wants to make it right face to face. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you right now? So first message coming through is balance your good, bad and ugly. So obviously you have a shadow side. And you've got to balance that energy, and so does he. So I feel he's balancing his shadows right now. So it's about letting things go and having faith and believing and trusting and working through your ego and time to calm the chaos. So whatever the chaos is, and I feel this is coming in between now and July, let go of the chaos, the stress, the struggle. And this could be worrying about other people or who is around, or there could be, moving away from things that stress you out, like gossip or drama, and going your own way, doing your own thing. Because I do feel what he's doing as well is because he's shooting a toilet at you. And what I'm feeling is he may be dealing with issues with the stomach's digestion. So he may be having some digestive issues. He may be fed up of seeing the toilet. So he could be releasing things, whereas he may be having diarrhea, or maybe he's constipated and he needs to release. But I'm getting kind of like he may have been on the loo a bit because he's been releasing things that need to go. So I'm feeling the message here is don't get sucked into negativity. Okay, move away from chaos, balance your energy, relax your mind and know that all is well because it is. I hope that helps, okay? Twinkle, thank you for the donation. Great name, love it. Hi to you as well, honey. What's your question? Can anyone see Twinkle's question? Because I can see Twinkle's put hi in the chat there, but I can't see an actual question. If not, I'll pull you a card, something you need to know. Twinkle, I don't know if you are here, but I'm going to pull you a card. So what do we need to know for Twinkle? Card coming through for you is get healthy. And getting healthy isn't just about eating healthier or looking after the physical self. It's about moving away from things that don't serve you anymore. Things that are working for you. And a good thing to do is think, right, my dream, my desire, the thing I want is what I'm doing right now, moving me closer to it or further away from it. So get healthy. Think about what you want. Think about what serves you. Think about what's good for you and do more of that. And you may need to release certain things out of your diet or your energy field to feel better. But the energy message for you is get healthy. I hope that helps, okay? Mindu, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from Pravesh? A day ago we had a petty fight, okay? So what is he feeling right now? I want to make love to you. So even though you've had a fight, it doesn't change his feelings. He still wants to make love to you. He still desires you. He still wants you. Okay. Lessons learned. You're gaining wisdom from it. So the owl is about growth. Remember, everything happens for a reason. So you've gained wisdom from this argument. And it's brought in clear thinking. So it needed to be aired. It needed to happen. Okay. So all you need to do now is adjust your attitude and make some changes in behaviour. So that's what you're both learning. You're both learning, okay, this happened, we've gained wisdom, we can both think clearly now about something and adjust our behaviour and attitude accordingly. So I feel you're going to both make changes because of whatever the argument was. And the fact that you're saying it was a petty fight, it was something that can be healed. And he still wants to make love to you, even though that's happened. So it's not over. There's a lesson being learned. Yeah, there's balance coming in from this, justice. So justice will be gained from this balance, a lesson learned. Okay, it could be about a karmic situation or something else, but I feel this is more about bringing balance in. to adjust the behaviour. There could also be a balanced approach to this, so a balanced apology. He already wants to come in and communicate. Okay, I just feel he's preparing to. There is a third party, also his first love. There you go. So that could need to end. That could be what the argument was to do with, or something that, was brought up about it. But I feel there will be an ending in that way. There will be balance coming in. So he is going to come back to you. Okay, he's just dealing with his own stuff right now. So just give it time, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for being a member, honey. So Liz, does he want to have a 3D future with me? Does he want to stay there? Is he here to give me lessons only? Does he feel it's me who deserves his love? So again, this is your own issue right now. You're on your own journey of healing, because he wants to fix it with you. He's already told you over and 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 over again that he is wanting a future with you. But it's your own ego that stops you from believing that. Because you're constantly saying he doesn't want me, he doesn't need me, he doesn't love me, he doesn't like me. He wants to be there. You're constantly doubting the power of the connection, and that's causing a delay too. So really you're sabotaging it yourself by thinking these things. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're human as well as spiritual. We all go through it. I go through it myself. But you have to pull yourself out of that energy and take back control. And the way you move out of your ego, which is controlling you right now, is through spiritual practices. And the quickest way to move you out of your ego, which can only control the past or the future, and you're constantly going over the past, thinking about what he's done and how he's treated you and things he's gone into, and you're constantly worried about the future because you're thinking, oh, he doesn't want me, or it's never going to happen. The quickest way out of that is through 3 deep breaths in and out to come back into the now, and then affirming I am safe, everything is working out for me. So this is your own lessons you're learning, you see. Understand that. I am pulling cards. This, when you're in this energy, it's very hard to connect with your energy because it's negative and it's all over the place, and that's not good for you, okay? So, yeah, we've got energy vampire. It says, cut your energetic cords now. You are trying to suck the energy out of the connection. That's what you're going through. This energy it's draining. And I'm not saying it to be nasty to you. I have to, you've known me long enough now to know I'll tell you the truth. And sometimes we have to be cruel to be kind. You're in an energy vampire energy. You're sucking the life out of the connection because you're draining yourself with all this pain. So you've got to focus on the good things, okay? And we've got connect to Mother Earth. This is bitchy witchy. So bitchy witchy card is about kind of like being in this negative energy that you're in. And you may also be being bitchy witchy towards the karmic partner or towards your twin. So to release that negative energy, you've got to go in nature. Go into Mother Earth, breathe, go in the air outside, go and spend some time outdoors to remember how powerful God is. And you've got the center yourself, which I've just said, which is the tree of life. So you've got to remember you are connected in a way that goes beyond the physical world. Says, and this says, this is F above, F below, F within. So really this about your energy. You need to center yourself because you feel like things are messed up. You feel like the 5D's messed up, the 3D's messed up, inside of you's messed up, and you've got to center yourself. You've got to stop being in this energy. So this isn't about your twin. I could pull cards all day for your twin and tell you the same message. He needs to deal with himself right now. And really you're both mirroring each other because his life's messed up and so is yours. So you need to heal each other but through self-care. In other words, you have to heal your own self to be able to move forward. So while you're mirroring this energy of pain, it's not going to come in the physical world. The angels say you've got to be ready to live your best life. You've got to be ready for this love. And he's got to be that way too. So you're both needing to heal the self to be able to be with each other. So you've got to let all this resentment go and all this anger go, connect you with the marriage and everything he's going through, and remember your own power. So maybe do a healing on yourself. Maybe go and do a power cleanse on yourself to, cleanse your energy. That's what I feel you need to do. And, there's no point donating again or putting another message in because the same message will come through. The angels are very clear. You've got to center yourself and deal with your own energy because you're currently draining yourself through this. I hope that helps, okay? And I hope I'm trying to be the kindest I can be, but also to give you a kick up the bum too. Because when I go into that energy in my own self, I have to kick myself up out of it. I have to, because I've screamed and shouted at God. And he's like, child, I'm doing it for your own good. And then I say, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's okay to have a tantrum, but you also have to pull yourself out of that energy, okay? And I love you very much. You've got to remember your own beauty. So, eye-opening, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from Carlos? So, what does Carlos want you to know today? What does Carlos want you to know? Carlos is saying, I'm working on being better because I don't want to deny my feelings anymore. So, he may well have denied his feelings, and he doesn't want to do that anymore. He wants to open up to you and open up to himself. So he's working on how he can do that, okay? He said, my world has come crashing down onto me and I'm dealing with it. So he feels like he's going through a tower moment. He's going through some chaos in his life that he needs to deal with. And that's happening for a reason, so he can be more vulnerable. So we've got the 10 of Wands. So there really is burdens he's carrying around because of his situation, where I feel he's coming to the end of a cycle as well. So he needs to let go of burden. So he can't really be with you the way you want him to be until he releases all of this burden. And that's what he's dealing with currently. And I feel between now and October, he's releasing something in his life. He's releasing burdens and stress. So he's able to come forward towards you in a higher way. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you right now? The guidance for you is we've got new beginnings are needed. So new beginnings are needed, and he knows a new beginning is needed as well, because he does feel sometimes like a bit of an idiot, like a bit of a fool, and he wants to move out of that energy. So if you let go of control and allow things to unfold naturally, because the angels are all around you, things are going to speed up, and that wall that seems to be in the way will be knocked out. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. How does he feel today? I feel my heart chakra. I feel very emotional. So again, you're feeling his heart is opening here. So the message coming through for you today is things are not what they seem. So remember, you have to look through the illusion of the physical world or social media or anything else. He said, I'm not playing games, I'm just scared. So he isn't playing games with you. Things are not what they seem. He's scared. He thinks about you when he's alone. So he will lie awake at night thinking about you. If he has time on his own, he's thinking about you, working out what to do to be with you, finding his way. He said, I hate the feeling of always carrying so much responsibility. It feels like a burden. So again, he's got all these burdens he needs to release, and he feels like where he is right now is a burden. So Archangel Michael has given him the strength he needs to make changes, to remember he is deserving of love, that he is valuable, and he knows your value. So remember, you are valuable, so you affirm it, I am valuable. And Archangel Michael has given you the strength that you need to move forward, okay? So he does want to move forward. He's not playing games with you. Things are not what they seem. So we've got any timeline around a movement or anything you need to know? Any timeline or movements? Well, we got the 3 of Cups. So he definitely is wanting to come forward. And when I look at this card, I see the 10 of Cups as well. And I see him as holding you in his arms. So I see this moving towards everything you want it to be, and everything starting to manifest. So this reunion, this coming back together and talking again and communicating the way you want, could be happening within the next 3 weeks to 3 months here. But I do feel a celebration ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Will my job see my worth and compensate dollars? Okay, so will my job see my worth and compensate dollars? Well, remember, it starts from within. So first of all, are you seeing your own worth? Are you recognizing your own value? Okay, because you've got the 7 of Hazards here, so I feel this is definitely about what you're manifesting is coming to fruition. So the angels are getting very clear with this, saying, first of all, do you see your own worth? Do you know your own value? And that's the most important thing. And then if you're manifesting this in, more rewards, more money, whatever you want, and you don't see it coming past July, it may be a time to cut your losses and do something else, because you may be moving on to something new or better. So I feel what you've got to do is put a timeline on this. And I never tell you to put timelines on things, but the angel's saying if you haven't seen the results you're seeking by the end of July, it may be time to move to something else or somewhere else that does. Just do what you said, I'm valuable, a new mantra, there you go. So manifest. The angels say manifest, manifest, manifest. I'm valuable, everything's working out for me. I'm rewarded for the good things I do. I'm recognized for my potential, whatever it is, however you want to word things. connected with your job. And this could also be something that you record yourself doing. A great thing to do is record yourself on your phone saying affirmations. Okay, I am valuable. And then leave a little space. I am magical. Whatever it is you want to say. Okay, and also I receive the rewards I seek, or off the top of my head I can't think of it. I mean, I do this on my own. I've got on my phone, I've got a 20-minute affirmation of me talking with affirmations that I listen to every night before I fall asleep. Okay, and that it's like I usually fall asleep halfway through. It's subconsciously going in, and it manifests things. So whatever it is you want, like I have plenty of money, my bank account is thriving. I love the work that I do. I am appreciated. Whatever it is, perhaps do that. But also give yourself a timeline by the end of July. So if you haven't started seeing this showing up, I feel there could be something else coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Will I marry P in the future? Will you marry P in the future? Will you marry P in the future? Clear card, please, angels. Clear card. Will you marry P? Well, we've got the Four of Hazards here. So I feel you've got to let go of the how, the when, the need to have an outcome and all of that, because I feel if you let go, things are going to move forward. If you let go within the next few weeks, okay, it's going to lead to big happy changes. So there is big happy changes coming in. They're not showing me directly in marriage because it's not set in stone yet. Okay, so obviously this is something you're going to talk about together. And I feel right now, he may be blocking something out, or he may not be listening to something he needs to listen to, because I feel he's stressed out with something. So it's like he's there in the energy to manifest the marriage the way perhaps you are manifesting it, because remember, you work as a team. So I'm not saying it isn't going to happen. What I'm saying is you've got to let go right now of the need to be married to him, or the need for it to go in a certain direction, and just focus on having a wonderful relationship together, or things being good between you. Because if you do that within the next few weeks, if you let go of the need for a marriage or the need to know what's coming, there's going to be some big happy changes. So I feel a good future for you, big happy changes in your future. I just don't see marriage at this point, because it's something that will be manifested together. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but just right now it's not in the cards. It's not showing up, which means big happy changes are showing up within the next few weeks, but not a marriage at this moment. So it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It means focus on the relationship being at its truest potential, its highest form, instead of needing a ring. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazzari, thank you for the donation. Hila's a message for health and love. Let's get a general message. I want to pull you a card from my naughty oracle first. So what's the message coming through in general for you right now? We've got let yourself be vulnerable. This is naked Jesus. So that Jesus with you, helping you to be vulnerable, to open your heart, to connect with your own self. And that brings healing in health and love. So first of all, let's bring in a message for health. So Jesus is all around you, especially between now and 2026. So anything you're going through physically in your health is caused by stress. So the diagnosis, if there is something physical you're going through, is stress related. Allow it to run its course. So you could be going through something in your body or physical health that you just need to allow it to run its course. So in other words, it will heal by itself. You just need to let it do its thing, or let your body do its thing, and it will heal naturally when you release the stress. So if there's any stress you're going through, release that, and then it will get better, okay? So that's about your health. Let's see about love. I'm going to bring in a message from the romance angels for you. Let's bring in a message for you about love. Deception. So again, the mask coming off. It says someone is wearing a full self mask in a relationship. Now, you know obviously that happened in the past, and that's a lesson there has been healed in this lifetime. So the mask needs to come off, so there can be no more deception, or no more lies, or no more karmic situations, and I feel that's what's being released. So let's bring in a clarifier around this. A clarifier around this deception. Very soon, the mask is coming off. It says, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So it feels like very soon, you're going to be able to heal the deception. Now, I'm not saying there's deception with this person right now. This is connected with the mask coming off. And what I'm seeing again is opening up, being vulnerable, showing the true face. So I feel this could be about this person coming to you in a new way. Let me get one more card as a clarifier. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Gone back in. There we go. Okay. So we've got flirt. There may be a flirt coming in. So again, this could be him flirting with you, starting it in a very flirty way that brings romantic feelings in, calling in your soulmate. Obviously, there's no twin flame card in this deck. So calling in your person. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So I feel very soon he's coming. I feel that's the message coming in, and there's not going to be any deception around it. There's not going to be a mask to give me fear. So let go of fear, because you may be worrying about, or subconsciously worrying about, what the situation or the circumstances are going to be like when you come together because of what you've been through in the past. And I feel you're being guided to know it's safe to be vulnerable. That's why Naked Jesus come through to say it's safe for you to be vulnerable. It's safe for you to let yourself be vulnerable. It's safe for you to open up. It's safe. So I feel Jesus is protecting you at this time. And again, we've got 26 in this card, which I feel is connected with 2026. So remember, very soon from the angels could be 2026. Okay, but I feel that you know that when it happens, it's going to be at the right time. And you're going to take it slow. You're going to just enjoy it. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. How is P feeling about me in the 3D? Has he realised anything about me? I miss him for the past 2 days. Anything he wants me to know? So he's saying to you, first of all, I want to make everything right. So he does want to make up for the past. He does want to make things better with you. He's just scared that you're going to reject him. So in the physical right now, he's a little bit afraid that if he comes to you to make everything right, which he wants to do, and this could be an apology, that you're going to turn him down or reject him. Now, that's nothing to do with you. You don't need to panic and think, well, what do I need to do? You just need to be open to when he comes forward, because this is something he's got to get through himself. So you need to trust the connection right now and reclaim your sensual side. And what he needs to do is trust that he can be sensual with someone, because I feel he's been repressing things for that long. He doesn't even know how to feel emotion or passion. He doesn't know how to act on that. So that's what you will be acting on. So I feel when you come together, it's going to be very passionate, very sensual, and you're going to feel that. And obviously that's why you're missing him right now, because he is thinking about coming forward and making it right with you. So your guidance right now is to trust the connection and allow yourself to feel everything that you're feeling. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What's on my DM's mind today? They're giving me the word love, okay? I've written you so many messages and not sent them. So love's on his mind. He wants to communicate. So he's written you a message. He may well be writing you a message today, or he may well have written one out already today that he wants to send you and he hasn't. So it's like he's finding the strength to reach out with a message. So he does want to communicate. Okay, so what's holding him back? Why isn't he sending this message? We are powerful and unstoppable together, because he gets afraid of the power of the love, the connection, how amazing it is. It overwhelms him, and that can scare him. Okay, so he's saying we are powerful and unstoppable together. He knows that, and that's why he will press send. That's why he will move towards you. So what's the guidance coming through? What's the guidance coming through? We've got murdered mantra, earth school lessons suck. So it's lessons, all about lessons, all about growth on the earth. We come to earth to learn lessons, and yes, it sucks sometimes. It's not nice and it's painful and all of that, but it grows you. Look at the tree. It grows the soul. So it says today's lesson is to gain the courage to press the send button. That's the message coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Baker 14, thank you for the donation. Will I marry Chris in the future? Any messages, no contact. So again, this is about understanding that I can't say you're going to marry someone if it's not yet set in stone. Please understand that, okay? So we've got, there needs to be a change for this to happen, and it's something you are manifesting. So you are manifesting, it is what you want. However, for this to happen, there needs to be a change. And right now, the change, for whatever reason, isn't happening because there's a stuck energy. So the guy needs to bring in the reflection tarot. Let me just find it. Wherever it is, there it is, okay? So, will you marry Chris in the future? Same card. Wow, you've got the Death card. Okay, so you've got the Death card here. Again, it's in reverse, though. And you've got the Death card the right way round in this deck. That's why I bought in the Reflection Tarot, just to see, and it did. It says there is a big ending taking place that will lead to a wonderful new beginning. So, the reason there's no contact or he's silent is there's an ending taking place, okay? You are transforming so much through this experience. So both of you are transforming. Embrace the changes and stay calm and centered through meditation and breath work. So that's what you need to do right now. You need to center yourself through meditation and breath work and focus on the manifestation you want to bring in. So focus on a life together. Focus on perhaps getting married or whatever it is you want. But just understand that there needs to be an ending for a new beginning. Now, if I read you the other side, because obviously it's come out in reverse, and they show me that. So, you know, both ways, really. I mean, it fell on, you know, how it came out. It may have been the right way around, but they are guiding me to the stuck energy. So it says there has to be a new beginning to move forward. Okay? Do not be afraid of change. It's always for the best. There is a hidden blessing in the situation you can't yet see. So there's a hidden blessing in separation, no contact. There's a hidden blessing happening to be able to move this forward. So again, I'm not saying you're not going to marry him. I'm just saying it's something that isn't yet ready to be shown. You know, because it's not like, you know, the thing is, if it's in motion, it's going to come up in the cards. If it's not, it won't. It's showing it's still a manifestation. So the angels are asking you to keep the faith right now and trust there is an ending taking place with a blessing to bring in a new beginning. So I feel you're going to have a new beginning that's possibly going to lead to the manifestation of marriage. It's just not showing up in the card yet. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. Any messages from P for the weekend? Any messages from P for the weekend? What do you need to know? We've got no one ever comes close to you. I don't want to deny my feelings anymore. So I feel like he wants to tell you that you're his one. You know, that there's nobody like you. And he said, I'm trying to find the right words. So he's trying to find the right words to be able to communicate to you how he feels. I'm trying to find the right words to tell you that you are the one, that no one comes close to you. I don't want to deny my feelings anymore. So he's trying to find the right words to communicate. So there's definitely a movement happening right now. So you've got to let go of the past. And I feel that he needs to also let go of the past. But I feel you need to let go of something that's happened in the past, because that will help him find his voice. So he's trying to find his voice right now, to find the right words to move forward, to be able to express his emotions, to surrender to his emotions. And you may be surrendering to your emotions right now as well. So allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. This card's moving as well, and reclaim your boundaries. So you know what you will and won't accept in this connection when he comes forward to you. So raise your vibration. This is a time for emotional healing. It's very powerful. We've got hippie, higher self. So I feel this is like being happy, connecting with peace, doing spiritual practices that raise your vibration. You know, meditation. You could say meditation is like a hippie thing to do. Going in nature, dancing, singing, doing things that uplift your vibration will help you while he's preparing to reach out and communicate. Because it says, dead dingoes dongo. Now, is this a naughty oracle? And what I'm seeing is like, he doesn't want to be like a dead dingo anymore. He wants to come forward. He doesn't want to act like a fool. He wants to open up. So I feel the message is, you've got to give him time, and he's going to find those words to open up and share his feelings with you. So focus on raising your vibration and it will happen quicker. Let me see if I've got a timeline. Any day now. Look at that. Any day now it's going to happen. So you've just got to be patient and trusting and raise your vibration. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Stella, thank you for the donation. Stella says, hi Liz, may I have new messages for today, please? New messages. What's the message for you for today? Message for you for today is retrieve it. Your soul knows the answer. You need to go within to retrieve it. So you may need to do some deep diving today, some meditation, some, going within to get the answers you seek. So the angels say, if you want something, go within to retrieve it. So your soul is still, it says your soul is effed off, okay? And you may feel like your person is effed off or run away or, disappeared, but you are inside. each other. So I feel the message here as well, you know, to retrieve the feelings and the emotions and the connection, you just need to go within to the soul, because you are one. So that's the guidance coming through. Let me bring you a message from the angels. But I feel this also about going within for the answers and meditating. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So remember, if you feel your person has moved away, like effed off or disappeared, this is what it says in the card, effed off, okay? If you feel they've disappeared on you, it's protection, remember. You're being protected in that moment while they deal with their own stuff. So I feel the message is to know that you have the connection inside of you as well as outside of you, and that's more powerful than anything else, because you may be confused as to what's going on with him right now, but everything will be okay. He's saying, yeah, look at this, your heart is my home. So again, home is inside. It's the feeling inside. I'm starting to see things differently. So your person needs this time right now to look at things differently in their life, to connect more with their heart space, to go through a heart chakra activation. So don't be confused. There is a healing happening. You're being protected. Everything will move forward at the right time. So all the answers and everything you need is already inside of you. You just need to go and retrieve it. I hope that helps, okay? Beina, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my DM's message for me, please. I'm working on myself. Your heart is my home, okay? So he knows where he belongs. He belongs with you. You're his home, because home is where the heart is. So it's not about building a location, a place. It's a feeling. So he feels with you. When he's with you, he feels his home, because that's where he truly belongs. That's why looking into each other's eyes is so powerful. So he's working on himself to be able to come home. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you in the meantime while he's working on himself? So the first message is just be in the moment. Just this. Love and light. Focus on love. Focus on light. Focus on being in the present moment, and know that you're protected. You've got universal power around you here. And also become aware that his life isn't what it seems. It's a masked show. It's a ass show. You know, his life is a big hot mess. So his life, no matter how it seems on the surface, is a big hot mess. And he's becoming aware of that more and more. Okay, so this is reminding you that things are not what they seem on social media or in his life. So you're also becoming aware of that, because you're seeing through the illusion. You know, you're seeing beyond the surface level. You're going within. And the angels want you to focus on love and light. And that doesn't mean you say, oh, love and light, everything's wonderful. It means you come out of your ego, the challenging times, through your connection with Source, and through finding your inner strength and your power. And that connects you with your light. Because he knows you're where he belongs. He's becoming aware of that more and more, because his life is a mess. And he's working on himself to be able to make changes or heal. So what's his agony right now? He's saying we have unresolved business together. So he knows that you have unfinished business, the things you've got to do together, and he's missing the friendship as well. So he misses talking to you, spending time with you, being around you, looking at you, and you have unresolved business. Now again, we've got business because there's also work connection, but I feel it's also that he's saying we have things to do together, and that really resonates with the members reading I've shared for today about having a mission. I hope that helps, okay? So I think I'm at the top of the chat. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone. Yeah, so I've done all the donations. Thank you for those, guys. And we've got as well balance coming in. I feel balance for everyone coming in. So we're going to do some messages for people in the chat now. So I'm going to just grab random people out of the chat. So we're going to do John V says, is there any message for me? This is for John V. Okay, what's the message for you? Jesus is with you. Okay, or an ascended master you connect with that's like Jesus. But I'm getting Jesus coming through directly, helping you to be vulnerable, helping you to feel, helping you to understand yourself better. Because sometimes we go through things that make us feel vulnerable, and we feel on show, and we feel awkward about things, and we feel nervous. And it's okay. It means you are here to feel. So I feel there's a part of you being exposed right now to the light for healing. And remember, the wounds come up so we can heal those wounds. The triggers come up so we can heal those wounds. The wound is where the light goes in. And then you can heal and get stronger. So remember, being vulnerable is a strength. It's not weakness. And you may be waiting for someone in your life to be vulnerable with you and open up to you. But the more vulnerable you are, the more you allow vulnerability in. Because what you give, you get back. So just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and trust the journey. Let me get you another clarifying for this. Yeah, eruptive. So you may also be understanding things within yourself. So you could have a lot of passion within you that you want to explore. It may be erupting, and that may make you feel vulnerable as well. But there's also this understanding of where you are in your life and what you need to change. So if there is any toxicity around you, anything that feels toxic to you, or any drama, or anything that feels unstable, move beyond that. And, talked about that in the daily angel reading today. So move beyond chaos and drama and focus on peace. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Misty Blue says, what does Rainer want me to know about his return? Well, I'll see what he wants to say to you first of all, straight out. I think about you when I'm alone. So he's doing a lot of time thinking about you. He may be alone a lot of the time in his head. Or he may be spending time alone at night or wherever he is. And he said, I do think about you a lot, and I've thought about being married to you. So he actually does think about a future with you, commitment, being married to you. So if you're thinking when you're alone, then what are you thinking about me? He's thinking about marrying you. He also gave me leg pain. So leg pain is connected with movement, root chakra, movement, wanting to move towards you or make a move or change or move, like some movement energy. So what else is going on? Break ancestral chains. Okay, so whatever he's doing right now is part of his mission to break some kind of ancestral chain. And this could be connected with what he's actually doing or wherever he is right now. He may have to stand up for himself. Or he may have to speak his truth in some way to kind of move on from whatever he's doing or make a change with it. Okay, so it's actually an ancestral cycle that he is dealing with. And he needs to break that chain. So we've got the Page of Swords. So yes, there may be delays between you right now in communication, but he's nearly there. It's like he's halfway there. So I feel he wants you to know he's halfway there to reaching out or to making this change. They're giving me a block there. So what's the guidance? There is blocks there I'm picking up on, but he's thinking about you constantly. So balance your good, bad and uglies. And he is also working through his shadows at this time as well. He's doing a lot of shadow work, okay? And that may not feel very nice to him. So I've got the green energy coming through in this because Archangel Raphael is bringing in a healing. So there is actually a lot of emotional healing taking place at this time. And that will be another reason why it's all happening. So he needs to balance his good, bad and ugly side. And I feel that's what he's doing right now. And you need to do that too, because you'll have moments where you feel good, then you may feel bad. Then you go into ego and that's ugly. And I feel you're mirroring that too. So what's the guidance for you with the angels? And what's the guidance for him with the angels? So I feel his return is on the cards. It's coming, just not quite yet, okay? So the guidance for you is you're being given clarity. Okay, so Archangel Uriel is saying, I'm giving you clarity and I'm helping you to gain that clarity. We've got Archangel Gabriel saying you can do this, so you can handle whatever's going on. And I'm helping you to connect through the other realms. So I feel you are connecting through telepathy and dreams and feelings and emotions. He's saying he's definitely doing that for his family. He's the first one to have freedom. Absolutely, it's an ancestral chain he's breaking. So the guidance for him is remember your power. So if he remembers his power, he's able to break that chain. And Archangel Shamuel, the finding angel, is helping him to find his way out, to find his way back, to find his way to his truth. So I definitely feel that good things are happening right now. I hope that helps again. So again, I've got a timeline for when he's going to come back in. Let me see if I can get a timeline for him returning or coming back or whatever we need to know. His return timeline. Okay, we've got waxing crescent moon. Okay, so it could happen around a waxing crescent moon, or this could actually happen as you move towards a new moon. That's what they're giving me. So I'm not necessarily feeling it could be this one, it could be the one after. So let me have a look at the moons. So the new moon is the 25th of June, and then we've got one on the 24th of July. So it could be between the 25th of June and the 24th of July. But I do feel it's coming soon. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Guided by the Universe. Says, hi Liz, should I pursue masters and go to a university in June or get a job? Okay, so What do you need to? I'm pretty confused about it. So obviously, you know, if you're confused, you need to clear your mind a little bit. So perhaps go into nature or do meditation and ask the angels to give you some clear guidance. So first of all, should you go to university in June? Should you go to university? Can we have a clear yes or no, or some kind of message? Should you go to university in June? You're definitely doing some deep thinking about this. We've got romance. I feel like, and this is a strange thing to say, but it feels like your mind is clouded by your romantic love. So you may not be able to get clear about what you want to do because you're thinking about your person, or your person is on your mind, or there's romance on your mind. So you're thinking more about romance than you are about your job or going to university. So it's kind of getting in the way of the answer. Because it's like, no matter how much I'm trying to answer the question, the angels are bringing romance out. So it's like romance is on your mind. You're thinking about your twin constantly. Okay, so now they've cleared that up. Let's see if they're going to give us the answer. So should you go to university in June? Should you go to university in June? So card coming through is a year from now. Okay, so this may be delayed for a year. Okay, let's see whether you should get a job. So you may go to university in a year. Maybe you want to get a job now. You've got to listen to your intuition. So it feels like maybe your intuition is telling you to get a job and perhaps go to university a year from now. Okay, so you have to sit with that and see how it resonates with you. Because that's what I've got coming through. I've got coming through, first thing you need to do is clear your mind. So you need to not be thinking obsessively like you are about your twin, because that's clouding your judgment on other things, or it's getting in the way. So if you release the thoughts and the feelings to be more in the present moment, and obviously you'll be able to calm your energy down about your twin, any obsessive thinking, but maybe do the university a year from now and get a job until then. So that may be what you're guided to do. But I feel if you sit with the energy, you'll be able to receive the message, but that's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? And I want to do a message from your person because obviously it's on your mind. He's saying, I'm scared you'll reject me. So I feel he does want to move forward to you or reach out in some way, but he's a little bit afraid you're going to reject him, perhaps because of what's happened between you or what's gone on or what he's done. So I do feel he's gathering the courage right now to make a move. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hila's message from Jennifer about us. Oh, I love you too, honey. Thank you for being here. So the message from Jennifer is, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, and I feel that I've just said I love you too, obviously to Yashi there, but I feel that I need to give you that message too, because you may be sending that message to her energetically that you love her, and she wants you to know that she loves you too. Okay, because you're the best thing that's ever happened to her. So why is there a delay then if you're the best thing that's ever happened to her? She needs to heal. So you've got to hold space right now because she's going through a healing. Look at this. Hold space for her healing. And I love that it says her healing because it's showing you a direct message. So you need to hold space right now while she is healing. So she's going through her own stuff. And look at this. See the divine feminine in all things. So just see the good in her in all things she does, in all ways. So recognize there's a reason for everything that's happening right now. And it's going to be okay. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? Okay, we've got use your inner guidance. You are a psychic being. You have spirit helping you and guiding you. So use your inner guidance to know the truth. And remember, you've got your choices and their choices. So let her make her choices. You make your choices and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Lisa, thank you for that. I have a hot chocolate on me. I really do need one. I think that's what's up with me because I haven't been out all week since Tuesday. I went out Tuesday and I've had such a busy week. I've been working from like 7 in the morning till like 5 o'clock at night most days. It's been big days I've been doing. That's why my voice is croaky. So I am going to try today and go for a hot chocolate. Definitely tomorrow, if not today. But thank you so much for that. And let me pull you a card from my naughty oracle that Michelle gifted us yesterday. So what's the message for you? You need a break. I know I do need a break. I know I do. I've got a busy one today, but I'm hoping to be done for perhaps 1 today. That's my plan. And I've got all kinds of chaos going on in my connection as well. It's not good. Okay, so, it's you just have to keep going as well. just buffered there. Going through ascension symptoms as well myself. Neck pain, really serious. So neck pain, ascension symptoms, which is about change. I'm in no contact with my twin. Got chaos going on. So I know how everyone is feeling, you know, I really do. So the message for you, Lisa, we've got centre yourself. And I feel that really is what you've been working on. So it's like you may have felt like everything was messed up, but you've been centering yourself and things are feeling easier and better. So I'm not saying you're having a good day every day, but you are recognising that centering yourself is so important, especially going in nature. And you've got the tree of life there as well. So this could be spending time with trees, or they give me fear there as well, going outdoors. You know, connecting with the outdoors is assisting you. Give me a lot of fear there. That's how you're releasing fears. And you've got Jesus with you as well, because this is also about you being vulnerable. It says, let yourself be vulnerable. And you know that's what your twin needs to heal and deal with, being vulnerable and open. And I feel Jesus is assisting your journey right now. So just let yourself feel what you're feeling. If you feel vulnerable, it's okay. Feel those feelings and do some grounding over the weekend. Because I feel grounding, especially being around trees or being in nature, but especially like woodland, is going to help. So maybe take Finn into the woods, maybe. So I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for your amazing love and support. So we're going to do, we got Sequita says, hi love, who this reading for is Sagittarius? Okay, do you want me to do you a Sagittarius reading then? Is that what you're saying? She messaged me last night trying to find an excuse to pop round, but I said no, and yes, nature is good. There you go, she wants to be vulnerable. Jesus helping her. So we're going to do a message for Sequita. Okay, what's the message for you directly? Okay, and if there's any Sagittarius who's watching, okay, I'm going to pull you a card. And I'm also going to pull a card for Taurus. Got a Taurus reading there. Message for anyone who's watching who's a Taurus, okay? Okay, so first of all, the message for you, Sequita, directly is enlightenment sucks. Yes, it does. Soul journey can feel messed up sometimes. This journey can feel messed up sometimes, but it grows your soul. So right now you're on a journey of healing and you're gaining enlightenment. And yes, it may suck, it may hurt, it may cause you pain, but it grows your soul. So the angels are asking you to trust the process of your journey right now in love, because everything is happening for a reason. You know, because what this person is doing is sticking the fingers up at Budgery, is saying, you know, F you, Buddha, saying, you know, you're telling me to be happy and calm and meditate and relax and trust the process. F that, you know. But at the end of the day, it's what heals. So the number 17 is coming through there, because I feel you need to know right now that you're on the right path to enlightenment. You're on the path to growing as a soul. Whatever you're going through in your love life is assisting you with your soul growth. Now, a message for Sagittarius, whether this is Sagittarius you're connecting with or Sagittarius in general, is release your anger safely. So sometimes Sagittarians can be grumpy wizards because they have so much power. You know, Sagittarius energy is very powerful. It's very focused. It can be the magician as well. So this is saying you have to allow yourself to feel your emotions, the good and the bad. So when you feel grumpy, focus on turning that around through gratitude or self-love or manifestation. Focus on lifting your vibration up. So if someone around you has been a grumpy wizard, remember they have the capability of changing their life. So you must release anger safely through, and anger can also be frustration, through scream therapy, which really helps to release anger and resentment. Having a good scream, singing at the top of your voice is also good. If you can't scream, perhaps you think, I don't want to scream because people will hear me, put a song on and have a good sing to it, something that lifts your vibration up, or channel it through physical activity, or cleansing your sacral chakra, or writing down your feelings. That will help. And also Taurus, okay, we've got time for an energy clearing. So if you're a Taurus, you may need to clear your energy right now. It could be the energy in your body. So you may want to do a chakra cleanse, or you may want to sage yourself, or you may want to sage your surroundings, or you may want to clear your energy. I feel dragons assisting you right now to blast things out of the way. And so anything that feels heavy to you, heavy energy, give it to heaven in exchange for peace. So there may be a cleansing taking place or a clearing right now to move things forward in your life. But it's so important you clear your energy and your space to create that, you know, that forward movement. I hope that helps, okay? Ex-Illuminati says, I think you missed my message or I missed your entire reading. Well, I haven't seen a donation from you and I haven't seen a message from you, so I haven't clearly seen a message, okay? Don't know if you're being sarcastic or you're being, you're speaking your truth. It's fine, but I haven't seen a message from you because I'm grabbing randomly now out of the chat unless there is a donation there. There are prioritised, okay? So we're going to do, Shamunga says, my person Magesh contact me. Do you mean, is he going to, or he has contacted you? He's saying, you're the best part of me. I think about you the moment I wake up. So this person is thinking about you right now. They think about you as soon as you wake up because you're the best part of them. So they do feel like you are one or you are a part of each other and they are connecting with that. Okay, so the message coming through is this person is thinking about you right now. I hope that helps, okay? So I feel that if there is, obviously if they're thinking about you, they're going to communicate. You just got to give it time. We're going to do Peace Lily says, hi Liz, is there a possibility of R to pursue me? Oh, you just donated as well there. See how everything happens for a reason. So is there a possibility of R to pursue me? I can sense him thinking of me. And obviously you feel that through your own empath abilities as well. The senses, the feelings, the sense of urgency or like something's going to happen. But he's conservative and not sure if he intends to change his current situation. May I have a message from him? Well, the speed there, so I do feel something is going to happen. And, you've got to remember, he may say 1 minute he's not going to change, and then the next minute he'll think he will. So never, ever take what they say to heart or think it's to do with you. It's never going to change because it will. He said, I want to say sorry. So he wants to apologise to you. So what he's actually thinking about doing right now is coming to you with an apology. Thinking about how he can apologise for something he's done. So he does want to pursue you. However, I feel it's going to come in at first with an apology. So he's going to come out of the shadows. Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords here, and I feel he's breaking free of that. So, because it come in reverse. So what I'm getting, as soon as I connected with this card, they're saying he wants to come out of the shadows. So if he's been in the shadows, if he's been quiet, if he's been hiding away, if he's been, in the, just not coming forward, he's going to break free from that. He's feeling it in his chest. His heart is beating out of his chest right now because he is panicking a little bit about what you're doing. He's curious about you. So what does he want to say sorry for? Because I definitely feel he's going to come forward, okay? So he's felt trapped in his own head before. Yeah, he's curious. I'm thinking about you. He is going to come forward, okay? He will do this. Have we got a timeline then? Is there a timeline? Straight out, 2. Now, this could be 2 months at the most. It's not going to go beyond that. Okay, it's too intense here. It's not 2 years, it's 2 months at the most. But it could happen in 2 days, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Okay, so I feel that, obviously we're in June, so by the end of August, say, he will have reached out. Or I still feel that's too long. I feel it's going to be quicker. Okay, because he's thinking about it right now. He's curious, he's thinking. He could be watching you on social media, wondering what you're doing. He wants to break free. They give me that song by Queen as well. So what's at the bottom of the deck? Why can't I forget you? There you go. So I do feel he's going to move forward to say sorry. So, and this is what you can feel through your, power as an empath. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Astrid says, is Astrid and Peace meant to be together? Then I'm going to do Donna Harvey. I do see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Is Astrid and Peace meant to be? Okay, are you and Astrid and Peace meant to be? Are you meant to be together? The first thing I'm feeling, and I know it's totally different, but the first thing I'm feeling is Astrid is meant to find peace. Okay, now I feel with that message, that's the message they're giving me. Obviously, peace is about calm, but obviously find peace. So if peace is a person, then obviously you're meant to find each other in this lifetime. It was meant to happen. Okay, so 10 of Cups, couldn't get a better card coming out. So I do feel you're meant to be together. You're meant to find peace. Okay, and I feel you found peace in your own way. And you are meant to be together. You may even have children. Okay, but you're definitely meant to be, yes. The answer is yes. No doubt about that at all. It's very clear coming through. Even before I turn the card over, it's Astrid is meant to find peace. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do the beautiful Donna Harvey says, hi Liz, any message from Mark today? I'm going through ascension since yesterday. So he's saying to you, no one ever comes close to you. Now, I'm getting a little bit of Kundalini rising here because I feel a bit naughty when I'm connecting with this card. So listen to the words. And if this resonates with the kind of ascension symptoms you're having, you know why. No one ever comes close to you. 18 plus, okay? So I definitely feel there's been some, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to say it without saying it. You know what I'm trying to say. So if you've been going through heat in the body or if you're feeling turned on, if there's passion there, yeah, I knew. Fire and ice melted my heart. It's been through so much fire and ice. Do you know what this reminds me of? You know in Twilight, when they start saying at the beginning, the things they say in the beginning. In one of the Twilight films, it starts with fire and ice. Fire and ice. I can't remember which film it is. It may be Breaking Dawn. Because I think it's the one where obviously her and Edward are getting jiggy. And it starts with fire and ice at the beginning. You know what I mean? When they start at the beginning, the thing they say at the beginning, right at the beginning, before it even starts, the film. So fire and ice melt my heart. It's been through so much. So obviously his heart has been through a lot. And he's felt a lot of pain. And he said, I did try to forget about you before, but I was never able to. And I realise this so much now. So he realises now why he was never able to forget you in the past. And I feel you know that too. So I feel there's a lot of realisations taking place. But I feel there's been some, yeah, Lisa, ooh la la. I feel there's been some ooh la la energy going on. Liz hot. There you go. That's why. So you've been getting jiggy with it in the 5D. That's what I'm going to say. And there's been some blast-offs, okay? There's been some, you may see rockets as well, or fireworks. That's how he's feeling about you. I hope that helps, okay? Just smiling because it's powerful there. We've got Victor, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. Morning, Liz. I have a message from my beautiful twin and from my higher self. I've got this gorgeous naughty oracle here. So what's your higher self want you to know? What does your higher self want you to know right now? Clear card, please, angels. There we go. So your higher self is saying to you, release your anger safely. So if there's any anger coming through, it's very likely connected with your twin, because I'm seeing this. Your twin is an angry wizard or a moody wizard, a grumpy wizard. Okay, so he's very capable of manifesting and being magical, however he has mood swings. So I feel he has mood swings. You may connect with those mood swings, and it comes through as anger or frustration. That can affect your sacral chakra. It can make you feel turned on as well. So you've got to release it safely. So you know how to release that safely, whether it's pleasure or whether it's just releasing the emotion through cleansing your sacral chakra or having a good scream or a good cry or whatever you need to do. And we've got enlightenment sucks. So again, your higher self is reminding you that you will go through pain and suffering and struggle and hard times. And it's worth it. Enlightenment sucks, but it's worth it. Okay, that's what you're being reminded by your higher self, and also that you're on the right path right now. So what does your twin want to say? What's going on, Seb? I feel he's moody today, so I feel you may be picking up on that, okay? He's a moody wizard. Love that, grumpy wizard. I want to wake up next to you, and that could be why he's moody. He's woke up moody because you're not next to him. He's feeling in one today. I feel he's a grumpy one today. So I'm going to connect with the Divine Truth deck here. So why is he grumpy? I feel like we would be the ultimate power couple. He's grumpy because he's not with you yet. So it's making him feel grumpy, moody. He wants to wake up next to you. And he knows you'd make the most amazing, ultimate power couple. So he knows that, okay? So what else is going on with him? Okay, what else is going on with him right now? What else is going on with him? There were times in my life when I felt unstoppable. And then there are times like these. So I feel like he's moody because he feels like he's back and forth in his energy. It's like 1 minute he wants to move forward, then he stops himself. So again, he feels like there were many times in my life when I felt unstoppable. And then there are times like these. Times like these, moody times. So I feel you need to send him some energy in the 5D. I hope that helps, okay? Charles, thank you for the donation. Charles, what's your question then? Charles, there we go. Charles says, I'm going through struggles with people around me projecting anger and fear onto me. So remember, don't take it personally. It's not your problem. It's theirs. It's their issues. It's their fears, their negativity. Hurt people. So make sure you're calling on Archangel Michael to shield yourself, okay? What's my guidance is the lesson, and what's this all about? What's happening in my energy? I'm scared sometimes. So first of all, if you're scared, affirm I'm safe and breathe, okay? Because fear can't affect you in the present moment. So it can only affect the past that's happened or the future that hasn't yet happened. So breathe yourself into the now and affirm I'm safe. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants you to know about this. Hurdles. Now, these people have come in like hurdles because they'll also make you feel things or experience certain things, and you have the power to rise above your own feelings and emotions and handle it in a new way. Respond with love instead of reacting with fear, not taking it personally, not getting dragged into it, not letting it affect your vibration. So Michael's saying there's many hurdles in your path for a reason. You have the power and the skill to get past them. Take a leap of faith. So this may also be allowing you to move to something new. So you may be guided to move beyond these people, to move away from these people in some way. But I feel that hurdles for a reason. Remember, we go through things to grow, to realise how strong we are, to overcome battles. So if you feel this is a bit of a battle, you just need to rise above it. So I feel if you shield yourself, anything that's coming at you, imagine a force field around a spaceship, and imagine people are shooting at the spaceship, and the force field is just pushing away those, attacks like it's nothing. That's what happens with you. So if you shield yourself, you say to Archangel Michael, thank you for shielding me. Thank you for putting a shield around me so that the only thing that can penetrate through me is light and love. The only thing I can experience into my aura and energy is light and love. Things in a high vibration, things that are positive and good for me. And then anything else will be repelled away like that. Sometimes if someone's shouting at me or saying something negative to me, I visualize Archangel Michael standing in front of me like this. Nothing's getting through Archangel Michael. We'll say delete, cancel, clear in your mind. While someone's saying something in your mind, say delete, cancel, clear. Because you're not going to allow that in. So the message is you can handle this. You are safe. Astrid, I've already answered your question. I know peace is a person. You're going to find peace. In other words, you're going to be together. You got the 10 of cups. Can't get a better card. You're going to end up together. I do know peace is a person, but the message also is to find peace in the situation. Okay, so go back and re-listen to your question. Okay, look at this. This is for Charles, okay? So your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So you need to trust yourself, okay? It says, please help me, Archangel Michael, God, the universe, whoever you connect with, okay? Please help me to clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So you may also give wisdom to these people who are angry and frustrated and taking it out on you, whatever they're doing. You remember you're also a healer. I also want to bring you a card from the Angel Therapy deck. What else do you need to know? Earth Angel and parents. So this could also be parental issues that you are healing. It says as you forgive your mum and dad, okay, as you forgive your parents, as you heal any pain about your parents, you're also able to follow your own path. So what that means is these people who are perhaps being negative or whatever they're doing may trigger wounds that perhaps your parents created in you as a child. And that's also something that's being healed now. And you are an earth angel, so you have the opportunity to focus on love and light. It says you are a light worker and you've come here to earth to teach about love. So in other words, respond with love instead of reacting with fear. So respond from your higher self instead of being defensive or reacting. I hope that helps, okay? Anita, thank you for the donation, honey. How or who will be my future husband? I want to know his details so I can understand he is my person. It will be love, marriage or arranged. Okay, so is there any guidance that we can give you about your future husband? But again, I feel this about wanting to be married. It's more about wanting to, allowing the universe to bring to you the right person. So I do feel this person could act as the King of Swords. This could be someone who comes across a bit cool, a bit logical, in the head a lot. They could overthink, okay? But when they open up, they are completely different than that. So you get to see a side of this person, or you will get to see a side of this person that no one else sees. This could be an air sign. Okay, but I feel it's more this person is quite logical. They may also have a good job, or they may put a lot of focus on work. You know, or they may overthink a lot, be in the head a lot. And, you know, you're going to have what you want eventually. It will happen. So I feel the message here is you've just got to breathe and let go and allow things to unfold naturally, because you're going to have everything you want. So you want marriage, and you want a good marriage. You want a marriage that's going to serve you, that's going to be good for you. And the angels are giving me ringing in the ears, because I also feel you're going to receive downloads in your ear chakra. So you're going to hear messages about this. It could be through music. It could be you overhear something that gives you an answer. But you're going to have marriage in the future. Okay, you're going to have that. There's no doubt there. Eventual positive outcome. Yes, you will be a married person. You will be a married woman. You will have a marriage. But there has to be some kind of completion first. And what I'm feeling with this completion is a lesson being learned. There will be a lesson that's being learned. Okay, so the person that you end up with and marry will be a very logical person, but someone who can go into their head, but you'll see a side of them that no one else will see. Okay, so you're saying as well something about you have a crush on Lingash. Is there a possibility with Lingash? Okay, so is there a possibility with Lingash? Okay, celebration. Very likely you're going to celebrate with this person, so it's very likely it could happen. But it's more likely it's going to be getting to know him first, because the Three of Cups is about a celebration, which can symbolise a marriage. But it's also about you spending time with this person in a way that suits you, and he brings in a healing. So I feel there's going to be an opportunity to connect with this person, or court this person, to connect with this person in a social way that could lead to a celebration. So it could well be this person. Okay, but they're not saying it's set in stone. They're not giving me a marriage card. They're showing me a celebration card. So I feel just enjoy where you are. Don't try and make anything happen or force anything happen. Just be more in the flow of your life. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Hal Walker, great to see you. Oh my goodness me, the other day when you sent me that, you sent me a YouTube channel. I went on and I've listened to a few of your songs and I love them all. But that song, what's it called again? Crown of Silence. I couldn't stop listening to it. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Brilliant song. It gave me angel bumps. You know, your voice as well. Just honestly, well done. Brilliant, okay? So, guys, go and check out Hal Walker. I'm not sure if it is actually, I think it might be a YouTube channel that's connected there. Let me know if it is in the chat there. But if everyone goes and checks out Crown of Silence by Hal Walker, amazing song. He's got a new album out as well. So big shout out to him, okay? So AJ, thank you for the donation. Hila's any message from A? So what does A want to say to you today? Let me just pop these cards back. Give me a second. Yeah, Hal Walker. Did I say Hal Raiser then? You're raising Hal. You're raising something within people, definitely. I'm really sensitive deep within. A wants you to know he's really sensitive down within his soul. He's a sensitive person. He may not come across that way sometimes, but A is sensitive. So there is sensitivity there. So what's A feeling sensitive about right now? I have gone through so much and still feel I am never enough. So A struggles with feeling good enough, feeling worthy, the self-worth issues there. I've gone through so much and it's made me sensitive. And I feel like I'm never enough. So again, there's a little bit of victim mentality here, feeling sorry for himself. He needs to take control of that. Okay, so what's he learning right now? To anchor his light, okay? To surrender to higher wisdom and follow his inner compass. So what he needs to do is follow his heart. And that's his inner compass, to follow his intuition. That's what he's guided to do. And you're being guided to surrender to your higher wisdom, because you know your truth. To have faith in the love. And I feel he's also learning so many higher lessons right now to connect with the light. So he needs to anchor that. So I feel he's going to come forward and show you his sensitive side in time to give me fear. So let go of any fear around when and how and all of that, because, you know, it's getting the strength here. It's coming out of hermit mode. And they give me a block in the throat chakra. It's like a very deep thing he wants to say to you or express. So it's like, you know, when you have to take a gulp to move forward. That's what he's going to do. He's going to come out of the hermit mode and he's going to express his feelings and apologise for creating the distance. I feel there could be some kind of interaction with food as well. So you may go out for some food, or you may go and get a coffee, or you may be where there's food. You know, it may be where there's food. So you may have a meal together, or there's going to be an opportunity to spend a bit of time together in that way. And I feel he's going to open up to you a bit more. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Messages from my angels and DM. So what's the message coming through from your higher self? Raise your vibration because you're becoming aware. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever chaos seems to be going on, or whatever the situation, you are learning through it. You're becoming aware through it. And I feel what you need to know about your DM is his life is a bit of a mess right now. It's not how it perhaps seems on social media. He's going through some chaos and upheaval, but he's becoming aware of what he does want and what he doesn't want. So there's a lot of change going on in his life right now. And the angel's saying you will find what you're looking for. What you're looking for, whether it's a new job, a home, a lifestyle, a place, whatever it is, you're going to find what you're looking for. And you're going to find what you're looking for within each other. And you are a natural healer. Maybe you're also looking for something to do with your healing life right now. So you could be looking for a place to do your healing work. They show me like a building. I don't know if you're looking for a place to live or to work from, or you're looking for maybe a place to go, or I don't know. That's what they show me. If you're seeking some kind of place, and it could be a place in the world within, you know, finding your own place in the world, for example. But I feel it's like some physical place, like a building or a place. I'm saying a place because it could be out in the woods. It could be anywhere, you know, but you're going to find that place where you can be this healer that you are, or you can work on your healing practices or your healing things there. So you're going to find that place. And the angel's saying, raise your vibration, focus on being in your higher self or operating from your higher self, and become aware that things are not what they seem in his life right now. So I feel this is about seeing beyond the illusion. Okay, so we've got our love feels like a dream. So I do feel he's doing a lot of dreaming about you right now, connecting with you in the dream world. So what's he dreaming about you? Our love feels like a dream. Again, it may feel out of reach to him right now. So it may feel like, can this dream actually be a reality? It feels too good to be true. He said, I really wish you could see and understand how much I love you. So I feel in this dream he's telling you how he feels about you. So if you've had a dream where he's told you how he feels, it's real. He said, I dreamt that you told me you love me. Wow. So in this dream, I feel he's dreamt that he's told you that he loves you and you've told it him back. So you may even have a dream, or maybe you've had a dream in that way. But I feel this is about expressing emotion. He said, in my dreams, I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. So I feel you tell each other you love each other and then seal it with a kiss in these dreams. And he's done that 1,000 times. So it's about time he does it in the physical world, and that's what he's working on. I hope that helps, okay? Marianne, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. M's message today on his thoughts and feelings. So what is he thinking today? I still remember the first time I saw you. So the first time he saw you, for him, it was instant, it was electric, it was sparks flying, and he still thinks about that. And I'm daydreaming about you. So he's daydreaming about when he first met you. He's daydreaming about you constantly, you're on his mind. So he is thinking about you all the time. What else is going on with him? We've got surrender to higher wisdom. So again, there's lessons being learned right now, wisdom being gained. And he feels like you're his anchor. You keep him strong. You're his divine light. So he feels very grounded when he's around you. And he feels anchored to you. So he feels supported by you, and he feels pulled to you. So Sandalphon is saying, I've heard your prayer. So whatever you're praying about, whatever you're wanting to happen, the angels have heard this prayer, okay? And stand your ground. So all you need to do is stand your ground and be yourself. And this could be about something you've talked about or something you need to do. Stand your ground, don't give up. Your prayers have been heard. Surrender to this and be you, because he is always thinking about you. So what else is he going through? They give me a feeling like there's something in his mouth he wants to spit out. So I feel there's something he wants to say to you, but he may not be saying at this moment. Okay, I internalize my feelings and can't get myself to express them. Yeah, so Feels like there's something he wants to say to you, but he's holding it in at this time. But he's working through it. He's internalising it. He's trying to understand it so he can express it. And that's what you need to know. Let's pull you one more card. One more card, please, angels, for Mariana. In this connection. We've got the journey chaser. So I feel you're learning not to chase this. You're learning to allow this to happen naturally. So if you're anxious, worried, fearful, or impatient, let that go. Okay, because remember, it's a journey. I feel he's reflecting right now. He is awakening to things. He's going through epiphanies, change, transformation. Could be going through a dark night of the soul. And that's why there's more thinking going on than action. But he is going to reach out and express something at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? And let's pull a card for Hellwalker with my new deck, the Naughty Oracle. Yeah, there's definitely something that needs to be coming out of Mariana, your person's mouth, okay? So look at this. New beginning ahead for you, Hellwalker. New beginnings are needed. And it feels like any walls that have been in the way are being released. Now, I love this. Look at this. We've got a Grim Reaper. And obviously in your videos, there's lots of representations of reapers and things like that. So I feel that's a huge sign for you. And this could even mean something to you. You know, that walls are going to be removed out of the way. Or maybe they're giving me that song as well, Brick in the Wall. By who's it by? Oh my god, it's Pink Floyd. Brick in the Wall. Okay, just another brick in the wall. That one. Do. So you could have a hit coming, okay? There could be a big hit coming for you. Okay, because that was a big hit. Well, I'm seeing that wall, something to do with wall. Maybe there's something connected with that album that inspired you in some way, or something. You've got feelings around there, I don't know. But they show me Brick in the Wall there and Pink Floyd. But they show me a wall coming down. They show me things moving out of the way. And it says as well, it says dickweed death, okay? So this could also be you releasing anything that's been addictive to you or anything that hasn't served you in the past. This could be weed. It could be if you felt like you've behaved like, you know, a D. I'm trying not to use swear words on the channel. I mean, this is a naughty oracle. You know, if you felt like, you know, you've been tested, obviously, I know you've been tested. You're coming out the other side of this now. So there's a new beginning ahead and you know it's needed. So I definitely feel there's some big breakthrough taking place here in your life. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like Archangel Nathaniel is breaking down those walls. And there could be a song coming about a wall. I don't know. That's what they show me, a wall. It's more than just a wall, though. We are helping with your love life. So the romance angels are around as well. So there could be some person, like a new person coming in for you as well with love. I'm shielding you from harm, so you are also protected from any lower energies or anything negative. Jesus is with you, saying you've come here to learn love. And Archangel Azrael saying you were loved and safe. So I love this, all this about love. Michael's shielding you. Jesus is saying you've come here to learn love. And Archangel Azrael, who's connected with the other side, who is also connected with loved ones on the other side, mediumship as well, saying you were loved and safe. And obviously you've got the Grim Reaper there as well. So you may have mediumship abilities of your own. And the romance angels are helping to bring love in. So I feel there's nothing but good things coming for you. Good things coming. Let's pull you an angel answer as well. Anything else you need to know? In the near future, you just need to trust. If you trust in the near future, everything's coming forward for you. Beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Yusuf says, why Ahmed insists to Maha leave me, why? Healing needed, time for processing. So why does there need to be some kind of separation between you or some kind of delay or block? What's going on with Ahmed? You deserve the world. He doesn't feel good enough. He doesn't feel good enough for you. He feels like there's someone better out there for you. It's not him right now. Not saying you're not going to be together. It just feels like right now he feels like you don't, you know, like you deserve better than he can give to you. Because he's saying you deserve the world. Being in love can hurt so much, especially when I'm not with that one special person I want to be with, and that's you. So he does want to be with you. He just doesn't feel worthy of you at this moment, and it is hurting you. And he's saying meeting you was like having all my prayers and wishes answered. So he sees you as a wish fulfillment, but he doesn't feel he can fulfill your wishes. So he needs to go within and heal that part of himself so he's able to give you the world. I hope that helps, okay? We've got is it Ali B or AI? I think it's Ali B. Just a happy Friday gift. Thank you, honey. So because you've done that, I'm going to pull a card for everyone. So what does everyone watching need to know? There it is. Again, I'm not surprised this card's come out. Sometimes this journey does suck, okay? It feels hard. It feels like we can't get through it, but you can. You can get through whatever you were given because God created you that way. God will not give you anything you can't handle. So, yes, enlightenment sucks. And sometimes we want to stick our fingers up at this old journey and move on. But it's worth it because you do get enlightened. You do get stronger and wiser. You do become more in tune with the heaven. You do learn all these things about yourself. You do learn to love yourself more. So, yes, it sucks sometimes, but it's absolutely worth it, okay? And Archangel Michael is saying, get up, warrior. So whenever you go through fear or stress, keep going. Say, I'm going to get up. I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to let this break me. And the way you do that is by remembering who you are. That you are a spiritual being having a human experience, that you are strong and powerful. So Archangel Zadkiel is helping you to remember who you are inside of yourself. That you are strong and capable. That you can say, I'm going to get up because angels are with me, guiding me. God has got me. I'm taking his armor on me today. Thank you, God, for giving me your armor to get me through this day. I'm going to remember who I am. I'm going to get up and fight for this love, this day, this truth within me, and I'm going to carry on. And I'm going to fight for a new day. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jacinta says, Liz, what's the 6-6 portal bring you for me and my mum? Okay, dream big, dream. Dream big. Remember, your dream's going to come true. So it says manifest the arse out of it. Okay, so in other words, manifest whatever you want you can bring into your life when you believe. So maybe you're going to talk to your mum about manifesting, about how the power of the mind and your thinking creates things in your physical world, because the mind is a door. It creates a door the body can enter. So when you think about it, you bring it about. Okay, so if you want something, manifest it. So this is opening a door for you to manifest your dreams. And I feel it's open between now, the 6-6 and the 8-8 on the Lion's Gate. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, you're welcome, Hal Walker. Amazing things are coming in for you. Aruba says, hi Liz, my DM's current feelings for me and next action. I thought he'd just come to know about our twin flame journey. So he's saying no one even comes close to you. So no one makes him feel the way that you make him feel. No one. And you've got to have faith in that. So we've got the Page of Cups. So I feel there is going to be communication here and a decision, the Ace of Swords. So you've got two action cards. And it's like he's saying, my next action is to tell you about a decision I need to make. Or my next decision is to reach out to you. So he's going to make a decision to communicate, because no one comes close to you. And he's also going to communicate about a decision. So I feel he's going to make the decision to come to you and communicate, but he's also going to tell you about a decision he may be making in his life. And that's where he's going to choose you, even though it's not about choosing you, because it's about choosing the self. But he's going to make a decision to be with you. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off, guys, okay? Let me just make sure everything's running right on here. Bear with me a second. Just checking everything's running right. I've had a couple of emails. Yeah, everything's okay there. Okay, so we're going to do, the Biz says, I have a question. What's your question then, the Biz? What's your question? What's going on in this live stream? We're answering questions. So what's your question? Do you have one? Okay, we're going to do, moving the chat up. Bear with me a second to find someone I haven't answered yet. Randy says, will Mary, my twin flame, text me soon? Okay, so is Mary going to text you soon? Is Mary going to text you soon? Is Mary going to text you soon? We've got the Queen of Wands. I feel she's going to text you when she feels more confident. So she's building a confidence right now to communicate, okay? So what else do you need to know? We've got no one ever comes close to you, same message. So she knows that you're the one. Okay, so I do feel that she's going to contact you. What's she dealing with? Healing through the silence. So understand this. There is healing taking place right now in this silence. So I do feel she's going to contact you when she's feeling stronger and more confident about herself. Feeling more in tune with herself, because she knows you're the one. No one even comes close to you. Okay, so she knows you're the one. However, there is healing taking place in the silence right now. So you've got to be okay with the silence. And when you get okay with the silence, you connect with her through telepathy, dreams, feelings, emotions, songs. That's when she's going to reach out to you. Because she does want to take action, but she's still healing. You can see even in the card there, she's, she's got this, I know this is a zombie deck, but it's like what I'm seeing is she's still receiving vitamins, minerals, whatever she needs. So she's still healing. She's still getting what she needs right now in the silence. So give her time and she will reach out. I hope that helps again. You're clearly learning patience right now and faith. Divine, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. What do I need to know today? So what's the message coming through for you today? What's the message for you today? This is from this new naughty oracle that Michelle gifted me, or us, on the channel. We've got use your inner guidance. It says psycho spirit. So it's reminding you that you are a psychic, that you have your own ability to connect with cards or angels or your guides to know what your choice is and what their choice is. So it's about free will as well. So it's allowing things to unfold naturally. And I feel this could also be a sign for you about you doing your own readings and helping others right now, because that moves you out of your own ego. It's you doing your own light work. And also it allows you to connect with your own inner guidance. So use your own inner guidance within your own life, but also to assist others right now. And also stop getting distracted. So you may be distracted by something that's going on in your physical world, and you're being guided to focus on inner guidance. So when the ego comes in and distracts you, and it may even make you feel a bit angry or frustrated, because you can see that she's kind of going up to this person like, and we get angry and frustrated sometimes thinking, when are they ever going to learn? When are they ever going to make a move? When are they ever going to do this or that? So instead of getting distracted by what the eyes are showing you, the physical world, go within to your inner world, okay, and connect with your intuition. And again, this says, my eyes are up here, mister. So again, this person who's got, I see this as your person is lusting after you, thinking about you in a very desirable way. So there could be a lot of attraction and kundalini between the two of you. And it's like you want a conversation. You want to see feelings or hear feelings. You don't just want it to be physical. So that could be a sign for you too about, you moving it in a new direction, or it being moved in a new direction. That could be through setting boundaries. But what I'm really getting is focus on light work right now and bringing in guidance for yourself and others through your intuition and your cards, or however you do your readings. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, give me a little bit of fear there. Gianna, thank you for being here. Is my twin flame healing or ready to talk, okay? So is your twin flame healing or ready to talk? I'm working on myself, so they're still healing. They're working on themselves so they can wake up next to you. I want to wake up next to you. So the healing is worth it because they're going to wake up next to you. So it will bring a healing in to bring you together in a physical way. So your person's saying cultivate daily gratitude and awaken to universal laws. So they're going through an awakening right now. So don't feel it's the right time to talk. Instead, you focus on daily gratitude. Whether you want to write a gratitude journal, or, you just want to say your affirmations in your mind about what you're grateful for. But if you do that daily, if you cultivate it daily, which means it's something you've got to work on, doing it daily, it will bring things in quicker, it will uplift your vibration. And it will also awaken the universal law, so it will bring things to you. Because when you work on gratitude, the law of attraction is going to give you more to be grateful for. So you can also awaken to things in your life to manifest this in. Visualize, see it in your mind, see that message popping up on your phone. I hope that helps, okay? We've got anyone else here I haven't answered yet? Anyone else in the chat there? Anyone else? Pop me a question in right now. I am going to go off soon though, guys, okay, because I've got a busy one. I want to finish early today as well. And I've got a day off tomorrow. Give myself a day off tomorrow. But I'll be back live again on Monday, okay? Because I feel I need to rest my voice Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be doing work Sunday, but I feel I need to rest my voice. Hey, Rob's in the house. Let's do a message for Rob. Hey, Rob, guided by fire. What's Avery want to say? I think about you the moment I wake up. There you go. He's constantly thinking about you. The moment I wake up, I think about you. And I feel you waking up at the same time as well. So you're mirroring that, okay? The prospect of not having you around me anymore gives me anxiety. So if you've been pulling your energy back, it gives him anxiety. Because he likes you there. In the 5D, when he wants you, boom. Okay, but he's saying, the prospect of not having you there gives me anxiety. So maybe going through some fear or worry around you moving on. What's done is done. Let's move forward and forgive the things that have happened in the past. And this could also be something for you that you're doing right now because you're releasing certain things to do with your house and everything else. And I can't stand the silence between us. So he's hurting in the silence too. So again, it's about wanting to break that silence. So is there any movement about breaking this silence there? What's flying out? We've got create sacred space. So maybe this is what you're doing. You're being reminded again, it's about creating the space, creating the environment to come together. So again, this is why there's a delay. Master the power of choice. So again, you know he's got to make that choice. You know he's got free will, so he's got to make that decision. Awaken to your wounds, so a lot of healing taking place. Inner child embrace. And I feel when you embrace each other, it's going to feel very childlike, very youthful, very beautiful, you know, very magical. It's going to make you feel like a child again, like a child with a crush, you know. It's going to make you feel all these feelings and emotions. Forgive yourself for things that have happened and release your control. So again, it's about you letting him come to you. I hope that helps, okay? Great to see you, honey. I was thinking about yesterday, actually. I was thinking about when you were here in Stoke. Raluca, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. Alice can have a message about the craving of certain foods and the pregnancy energy I'm feeling for a while. So clearly then something is being built in you or being created in you. You know, you're feeling a creation or a change. We've got alternative medicine. So alternative medicine, maybe you're being guided to use certain things. Now, what they're showing me in my mind here is herbs, spices, alternative foods. So obviously you've got a craving of certain foods, but I feel you may be using food as a healing tool in some way. But they show me foods as well that are very healing to you. So maybe you're craving certain foods because they're good for your body right now. Or they've got certain herbs or spices in that maybe you haven't used before or had before. We've got your body forgives you. So it feels like you're also being better to your body. So you may be eating healthier or maybe doing different things. So your body is forgiving you for the things you may have done in the past. You know, for example, you know, when I quit smoking all those years ago and drinking alcohol, I apologised to my lungs and my liver for doing that to myself. And I knew my body forgave me. So that was nearly 19 years ago. So again, it's about your body saying, I forgive you for the past. You're doing something alternative now. You were already healed in spiritual truth. And that's what you need to know, whether that's physical healing or spiritual healing, physical healing. And spend moderate time in the sun to replenish vitamin D. So also going out in the sun will help, or, you know, maybe even having things that connect you with the sun. Okay, or this could also be things like fruits and vegetables. So I definitely feel that there's a more healing approach to your lifestyle that's creating the way for a new beginning. You've got yes with trust as well. This could be about pregnancy, because you may be asking directly about pregnancy, and you've got yes with trust. So again, when you trust that your body is capable of carrying a child, or that you are capable of these things, or whatever it is, you know, there is a time, but at the end of the day, time is illusion. You know, there is a biological clock, but God overrides that. So as long as you have trust, then anything is possible for you. I feel that's what you need to know. Let me pull you a card from the Naughty Oracle as well about anything to do with this. What do the angels want you to know? Again, we got the Tree of Life. Center yourself. So the more you calm yourself, the more you center yourself, the more relaxed you are, the more your body is in a state of allowing to receive everything that you want, and also to be able to create. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful message there. We've got Just Jamie says, is Daniel moving to eliminate the other connection he has chosen to shed? Let's bring in a message from the wood snake, because if he's shedding something, the wood snake's helping him with that, okay? So is he choosing to shed this thing, this person, this situation, this experience? Wood snake. Is he choosing to? First card is overcome. He's going to overcome it, yes. Whatever you're going through, you will overcome it. Hang on in there. So I do feel the answer is yes. He's going to overcome it. He's going to get through it. So I feel the answer is a solid yes there. And transform. And he's transforming through the experience. So your situation can be transformed. Take time to design what you desire. So this can also be about manifestation. So manifesting what he does want and releasing what he doesn't want. So I feel that he's going to release it to transform. That's a really positive message. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Jennifer, let me find your question. You may not have put it in yet. Looking for Jennifer's question. There we are. Any messages to help understand where I am on my journey and where my twin is? So where are you on your journey right now? Where are you on your journey right now? And where is your twin on their journey right now? Okay, so for you, we've got surrender. So your journey right now is about surrendering to the divine love, surrendering to the divine, which is surrendering to God, but also surrendering that this love will find its way, that there is a time to it, that everything happens for a reason. You may need to surrender to allow your person to come to you. So you're learning to surrender. Your whole journey right now is about surrender. What else do you need to know from your perspective? We've got new beginnings are needed. So there needs to be a new beginning. So if it feels like there's a brick wall in the way or a dead end or something isn't happening, if it feels stuck, surrender and that wall will be blasted out of the way. Okay, so that's the guidance for you. So what about your twin? Practice radical honesty. So he needs to be honest. He may be denying his feelings, hiding things, wearing a mask, not being authentic, and that could be creating that big brick wall. So he needs to be radical with his honesty, and he needs to practice that. So that's what he needs to do. So really he can't do anything until he decides and makes the choice to be honest with himself. So what does he need to be honest about, or what's connected with this radical honesty? You give him hope. So what this means is the way that you operate, the way that you are authentic and transparent in your own life gives him hope to do the same. So in other words, you being you is assisting him. I feel this is the cards here, these two. He's saying, I am lovesick for you. So he does miss you when he's not around you. And lovesick is also ascension symptoms. And I shed tears when no one is watching me. So he cries tears. It hurts him, it affects him physically and emotionally, yet he may not be being honest still. Because he's still not telling me exactly why he's not being honest. So what else is going on with him? Why is he not being honest? What's going on with this honesty? Development. It's a development. It's something that he's developing. It's something he's working on. It can't be rushed or forced. So he is advancing, he is growing, he is progressing. There is going to be positive change in his spiritual maturity. So I feel you've just got to be patient. This seedling is growing. So he is going to be honest and it's part of his development. I hope that helps, okay? Shivia, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's a message from my DM. So what does your DM want you to know? Your DM is saying to you, I'm waking up to this connection. So he's starting to realise what this connection is more and more. It's a spiritual connection, a soul connection. He feels different than any other connection he's been in. Okay, he's saying your loss in my life cannot be replaced by anyone else. So it feels like he had to lose you to realise what this is. You know, so he's saying your loss in my life can't be replaced by anyone else. So he can't replace you. He may have tried to, he can't. It doesn't matter who he's around, what he's doing, you're the one. So what he's realising now is, more than ever, that you are the one. You are the one. So the message from the angels for you is to have faith in the direction you're being led to or where you're going, because Archangel Jeremiah is giving you direction. Archangel Uriel is expanding your vision, so you see things in a higher way. And the romance angels are helping you to know you are lovable. So affirm, I am lovable. I deserve love. And I feel your person is expanding their vision. It's giving them direction to move forward, to tell you that they love you. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle says it's over from yesterday, so I see what's coming. I'm tired from on, off, on, off. Okay, so what's the guidance for you? The guidance for you is find your joy. Okay, because you got this dog here. The dog is loyal. The dog is about loyalty, and you've got the bone. So the dog is loyal and wants that bone, just isn't taking it right now. You may be seeing 1111 as well. So I feel this person wants to come to you. You're the bone, the juicy bone it's desiring. He's lusting after it now right now. He's daydreaming. He's perhaps checking you out on social media. He isn't doing what he wants to do. So he's holding himself back from what comes natural, which is taking that bone, and that's causing him sadness and pain. So find your joy. Focus on joy right now. That's what you need to do. But I feel your person needs to stop being so serious about things and follow the heart. And that's what they're struggling with. I hope that helps. Okay, so find your joy. Focus on raising your vibration. Give me a block there. Thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me, guys. Give me a little bit of fear there when I'm connecting with you as well, Michelle. So, Micheline, sorry. So just let this flow naturally. Okay, I feel your person is coming in, just not yet. Okay. We've got Xavier says, this was Xavier's Bonilla. I hope I've said that right. I need guidance and understanding for my life. Okay, let's get you a message for your life then. First message is release your anger safely. So maybe feeling a bit grumpy right now, a bit moody. Well, you have the power to turn that around if you listen to your intuition. Okay, so release your anger safely through having a scream, having a cry, punching a pillow, doing some physical activity. It will make you feel better, going for a run, whatever you need to do. And then you can turn that around because you may feel grumpy right now, but you are actually a wizard. Okay, you have the power to manifest your dreams. You have the power to turn this around. And that's your choice, okay? So use your inner guidance to help you to move out of this energy. You have a choice how you feel. That's the guidance. You have a choice whether you feel like the victim of your reality or the victor of your reality, which means you have the power to change your negative thinking into positive thinking, to choose a new way of looking at life. And that's what the angels are saying to you. So you can absolutely turn this around today if you decide to. And you just got to be patient with yourself. Call on your angels. You're not alone. You know, your angels are there to help and assist you to move forward fearlessly. I hope that helps, okay? You've got this. Heaven's got you. Anyone else I haven't answered yet? Hello, Golden Alien. Greetings to you too. Love that name. What I'm going to do, let's do a collective message. Anyone watching right now, pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to pull a card from this deck. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Some general guidance you need to know. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. One clear card for 2. Clear card for 3. Clear card for 3. There we go. Let me just turn these other ones around there. Okay, so we've got number 1, number 2, number 3. They're also giving me a number 4. So you've got 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick your card, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. If you chose card 1, we've got don't let darkness hold you back. So don't let what's happened in the past hold you back. Remember, if there's a delay, it's creating the way. If there is an obstacle or a challenge, it's an opportunity to grow. So don't get sucked into darkness, ego, fear, stress, illusion. Focus on the light. Focus on connecting with your truth inside. Don't let any darkness stop you from remembering who you are or what you want or from moving forward. But I feel there is a delay around you right now for a reason, and that reason is assisting your journey. So just be patient with the timings and how things are unfolding. Okay, if you pick number 2, we've got remove all negative energy imprints. So if you feel there's someone negative around you, you may need to release those people or experiences or situations from your life. It may be that you just need to release negativity from your own energy field. So affirm it. I think positive. I focus on the good. I see the blessing within this situation. And music may help you as well. But I feel there could also be someone around you who may be very negative and maybe imprinting their energy on you, and you've got to release that person. Even if that is someone you're related to, like a sister, or someone you see as a brother or a sister, someone you're close to. You know, if they're being negative, you don't need to allow their energy to affect you. So either spend some time on your own until they change their energy, or try and uplift their energy. And if you can't, then you may need to create some space. Number 3, if you chose number 3, it says time for ancestral clearing. So again, this could be some healing in your journey, and this may be why we've got number 4 as well. There could be some healing or lessons taking place in your own journey or in your twin's life that actually clears ancestral patterns. So, for example, it clears the way for people coming into this world to live better lives through what you're doing. So part of your mission, separately and together, could be to break free of certain things or break free of certain cycles or karmic patterns that have been handled in the ancestral lineage. So there's a big breakthrough coming in to help others who come after you and your twin to lead better lives. So I feel you have a real mission to make a difference on the earth and in the planet and in your families. Okay? And if you chose number 4, we've got strengthen your boundaries. So you may need to set boundaries down for your connection to move forward. So for example, if you're always there for your person, maybe you need to not be there as much. If you're always the one reaching out, you need to let them reach out. If you're always there, you feel you're at their beck and call, you've got to set boundaries down. If you feel you're always doing it their way, you've got to do it your way or compromise. So I feel you've got to set your own boundaries or strengthen those boundaries, because you may already have them. They may already be in place, but maybe you're not enforcing them or strengthening them. Because you might think, oh, well, it doesn't hurt to do this. Or, it's like when you eat some biscuits, for example. You may enjoy eating the biscuits, then you think, oh, I'll just have one more, it won't hurt. And then you have the whole packet and then you feel sick. So sometimes when you let your boundaries down and you're not strengthening those boundaries, it may feel good in the moment, but not after. So for example, what I'm really feeling here is like, and I totally get this, if you are intimate with your person, but they are in a karmic situation, for example, it feels good in the moment, but after it sucks when they go back to whatever they're in. So you have to strengthen your boundaries and perhaps say, I'm not going to do that anymore, even though you have to sit on your hands to stop yourself, okay? I know that will resonate with someone watching because it resonates with me. Angel says, hi Liz, can I have a message from my twin? What's coming in for me in the next few months? So what's the message coming through? Okay, so your twin is saying, I pretend to be happy, but I'm not. So he's wearing a mask right now, okay? Our love feels like a dream. So I feel that over the next few months, there's going to be more vivid dreams. I feel he is wearing this mask though. So he's pretending to be happy, but he's not. And he's wearing a mask and he's connecting with you in dreams. So I don't feel like any real radical change happening, nor in the near future anyway, because he's still wearing this mask, pretending to be happy, but he is spending a lot of time dreaming about you. And I feel he's being shown signs about you in dreams. So he needs to find the confidence to take this mask off, okay? And you need to trust, believe, be hopeful, and focus on faith and let go of expectations. We've got forgiveness. So an opportunity could be coming in to forgive each other. I do feel your twin will perhaps apologise to you within the next 2 months as well. They give me 2 weeks. This could be connected with a third party. Why there's a mask or some situation that's affecting things, but the divine is on it. You've got divine intervention. So the angels are stepping in here. Fate is stepping in. Destiny is at work. Prayers are answered. So I feel over the next few months, I feel until the Lion's Gate, there could be a chance meeting or an opportunity to forgive, to bring in an apology. But I feel the divine is working behind the scenes on your connection. So, for example, if there is a third party or anything that's in the way that's making your person wear a mask, that's being dealt with by the divine. That will be God pruning the tree, so you don't have to worry. All you need to do is have confidence in the connection, have faith, because your person sees this love with you like a dream, and I do feel they're going to be dreaming about you. So what are they dreaming about you? Yes, I am British, yes, I am. We've got, I go to sleep knowing I'll see you in my dreams. And my dreams, I allow myself to explore our connection. And you are my dream come true. Okay, so that's what is going to be happening over the next few months. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, messages from C, and when will he reach out, okay? So first of all, what does he want to say? He's saying, you give me hope. And look at this. You give me hope and I plan on reaching out. Wow. So he is planning on reaching out. He's working it out right now. You give him hope. So you've got to remain hopeful right now. This is like getting the star in the tarot. So you've got to remain hopeful and strong in your faith in this love, because he is going to reach out. He's planning on it. So when is he going to do that? He's already planning it. So when is he going to reach out? When is he going to reach out? We've got the 10 swords. So I feel it's ending the cycle first. Yeah, it's fate and destiny. He's definitely going to reach out and things are going to turn around, but he's releasing something first. Okay, so they're not giving me a timeline because he needs to release something first. Furthest timeline out is October, but I feel it's going to be before then. See if I can get a timing for communication. Let's see what's flying out here. June is going to feel more like smooth sailing, and we've got 5. So it could be from June, it could be 5 weeks, or I feel, it could be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. But I feel October, where are we now? June, July, August, September, October, that's 5 months. So I feel the same 5 months from June is the longest timeline out, but it's going to feel like smooth sailing. But it could be way before then. It's just October is the furthest timeline out as it stands in this moment. I hope that helps, okay? Swarthy, thank you for the donation. Message about my love life from the universe. What's the message about your love life from the universe? The card coming through is find your soul tribe. So I do feel that you're going to find the person that you're truly meant to be with. You may already feel you found that person, but you're going to find that person through your soul tribe. And what this means is this will be someone who's destined for you, someone who you're meant to be with. Okay, and you can perhaps find that person by being around like-minded beings, your soul tribe. And this person is going to be someone who's very in tune with you. Someone who's going to connect with you in a very powerful way. So you may know who this person is, or this person is going to come to you, but you're going to know who they are because they're part of your soul tribe. So really what I'm connecting with is you already know this person. Now, whether you know them physically or not is another thing. But you already know this person because you've had many lives together before. They're part of your soul tribe. So this person is a part of your soul. So this could be your twin flame. But you're going to know them automatically by, it's just a knowingness. You can't explain it. Okay, it's like you just know. You just know. So there is someone coming in. Remember your own value. So affirm it, I am valuable. When you affirm your value, it opens all the doors for it to happen. Okay, so the message coming through is the star. You're being guided. You're being guided together. It's going to happen when you least expect it, more than likely. But you're already on the path to it. So it's already happening. I can't give you a when. Could happen between now and August time. But I can't really give you a when because it will be at the right time. But this person is on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Julia, thank you for the donation. I need to know when Hyan is reaching out. Or Hyan Jin, I'm sorry if I said his name wrong. When is H going to reach out to you? When is H going to reach out? Well, they're saying automatically when you let go. Okay, you've got Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So you are meant to be together. You're coming up as the Queen and King of Cups there. And you will intuitively know. But you've got to let go. Because I do feel that he's struggling at the moment with actually reaching out because he's dealing with his own pain. So, he's underwater. He's still trying to realise things and his mouth is still underwater. So he's not ready yet to reach out. So the angels want you to let go of the need to control it. It's like you're biting off more than you can chew right now. So you mean the world to me. He wants you to know that you mean the world to him. But he's not ready at this moment to reach out because he's underwater with something. He's dealing with something. So I feel you need to relax and breathe and, just have faith in the journey. I want to clear a card. Okay, we've got waning gibbous moon there, but I'm not really connecting with that. Let me just, because I feel you've got to let go. When you let go of the needing to know, that's when it's going to happen. We've got smooth sailing again. This is 6 of Swords. So moving towards June, it's going to feel easier. We're in June now, obviously, but moving into June, it's going to feel easier. So I haven't got a timing. See if I can get a timing. The thing is, you want timing. Sometimes they don't come through because you're not meant to know. It's part of your journey to allow it to happen. You're definitely going to come back together. You're meant to be. That's why you're coming up as the Queen and King of Cups. You're meant to be. You're going to sort it out. You're going to resolve things. You've just got to be patient right now. And I feel you've got to let go of the need to control. It's like you're biting down on that brain. This is a zombie deck. It's like you're biting off more than you can chew right now. So I feel you're being protected until it's the right time. But I definitely feel you are going to reconnect, okay? Anu, thank you for the donation. Will he come back to me or should I move on? Well, first of all, you can't move on from the person you're destined to be with. But what you can do is let go. Let go of the struggle, the need for it now, the stress about it, the chaos. Surrender the journey. So will he come back to you? Yes, he's going to come back to you, and he's going to come back with something really, may even give you flowers or something, a real offer. He's working on this right now. So he's coming up as the Fool and the Magician, very powerful. So I do feel the answer is yes, definitely he's going to come back to you. You can't move on. You can try and put a wreath on that grave and move on, but you won't be able to. But what you can do is surrender the when. Okay, so I do feel he's going to move forward towards you. He's getting the power to do that right now. And he is working on himself. So we've got a timeline around this. We got spring. Things are springing forward. He's going to come forward when there's a spring in his step. So I'm not feeling this spring as in spring energy. It could happen any time now. I feel this is more about when he's got a spring in his step, when he's feeling more confident. He's saying, I'm scared you'll reject me. So he's afraid right now that you're going to reject him or push him away. So you've got to be open to this as well in your energy. And then he's going to come forward. But I feel it could happen any time. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. I'm going to go off soon, guys, okay, just so you know. Hila, I've just taken readings with you about marriage with Vivek and nothing has come in favour of me for marriage. I'm feeling restless because I want to marry him with our parents' happiness. I know that, honey, but what I'm trying to say to you is I can't give you a message there isn't there. Okay? What to do to marry him? I love him. Why are the angels making blockages in a marriage of ours? Please understand the angels aren't making a blockage. You're making the blockage in your own energy because you're wanting it too much. You're obsessing about it. I want it now. I need this now. I've got to have it now. And that creates a blockage. It's not the angels are blocking it. What I'm trying to say to you is your man is loyal to you. But he can't be loyal to you the way you want until something has moved forward. So what I was connecting with is if you and him sit down with the families involved and talk about it, that's going to create a movement. And they show me that happening over a meal. So I'm not saying you're not going to be married to him. I'm saying right now the cards aren't showing it because it's not in the energy. Please understand that, okay? You're saying, I think Lord Krishna and Radha is with me. They will make my marriage happen. So trust in that then. Okay? That's why I'm waiting since years. Any message for marriage, please. You're desperate. You're in a desperate energy. You need to let go of it. Now see what Vivek wants you to know. I want to fix this. He wants to sort it out, but you have to let go of all this control because it's causing you a problem. If you're believing that your guides are assisting with this, then trust in that. But you've got to let go of the control. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm saying it's got to be fixed, which is what he's saying. I want to fix it. And the way to do it is by sitting down with the families and having a conversation. And that's the message coming through. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's the guidance. Nothing I can do about that. That's coming from heaven. Brittany, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I've been having issues since I got intimate with Hugo early last month. Any message for me? And that's clearly your body rejecting Hugo. Okay? So if your body is rejecting him in a way, if that makes sense, because you know you belong somewhere else. I hope that makes sense, okay? So let's bring in a message from the angels. So what do you need to know? Get a good night's sleep. I feel you'll feel better after a good night's sleep. Just so you know, guys, no more donations. I'm going off, okay? I've been on 3 hours. So I'll do the two that have just come in after Brittany, but no more donations. And mods, no more donations, okay? Usually I'll say I'm going off and then people start donating, you see. So no more donations. Get a good night's sleep. And also find peace. And you'll find peace through a good night's sleep. And if you find peace with the situation, you'll sleep better. Because this could be something affecting your sleep. So if you find peace with the situation, forgive yourself. It's okay. You know, you experience that. It's okay. You know, don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay. Because I feel you may be feeling guilt and that's causing you problems. So what else do you need to know? We've got a message about this. we've got fate and destiny is meant to be. What's meant for you will find its way. So I feel it's like you know who's meant for you and you know who's not meant for you. So you've got to forgive yourself, okay? Let's get another message. I feel this is the card. Yeah, remove all negative energy imprints. So you may feel that this is a negative energy that you've absorbed and you've got to release that. Okay, and then you'll feel better. So I feel if you just affirm, I forgive myself, it's okay, be kind to yourself. You know, don't feel bad. You haven't messed anything up. Okay, just give me fear there. Let the fear go and you'll feel better. Give me fear there. I feel if you forgive yourself, you'll find peace and that will improve everything. I hope that helps, okay? Call on Raphael and Jesus for this. They're giving a lot of fear around this area here. So this is resentment, the needing to forgive the self, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Message from my angels, today was a hard day. Tomorrow will be better if you affirm it. Okay, so first God is lighten up. So you just need to lighten up. It's only one day. It will be better. Tomorrow's a new day. Okay, God gives us days and nights for a reason. We go to sleep, we wake up in a new energy. You've got prickly. It may have been a prickly kind of a day. Tomorrow will be better, okay? Shine your uniqueness. So it's all right to be you. Be yourself. Okay, you really are special. You have to remember that. If anyone's made you feel that you aren't, you are. And release your fears to heaven and give it to God. You may be having an identity crisis, which means remember who you are. An identity crisis is kind of like you're not remembering your power as a divine feminine or as a spiritual being having a human experience. So I feel the message is lighten up, tomorrow's a new day. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Crazy dreams. DM opened up, now processing, trusting and a wobble, but back in my vibe. So let's connect with the dream energy then. What do you need to know? Okay, first card out coming through is, I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel. Okay, so he is showing you how he feels in dreams, even if they're weird dreams, crazy dreams. He's saying dreaming of a fresh start. So he's showing you in a dream he wants a fresh start with you. So yes, it may be a weird, strange dream, but he says connected with a fresh start. And I hear songs in my sleep that remind me of you. So there may be a song connected with this. So let's bring in a song, okay? So what song may be coming through in a dream? No Ordinary Love. This is a soul level special love. So you may hear No Ordinary Love. Maybe you go out and you hear it on the radio. It's by Chaot. Do you know, I was in Starbucks not long ago and this song came on the radio. This is No Ordinary Love, okay? So this is soul level special. I feel that's what you're connecting with. That's what he's connecting with. Now, because obviously it's weird, strange dreams, I also want to bring in my dreams deck. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's not my dreams deck. This is Doreen Virtue's dreams deck. What do we need to know about these dreams? What do we need to know about these dreams? First card is Nettle, boundaries and caution. So you may be dreaming about putting boundaries down, or this could be a sign to take caution and set boundaries. And I've just done a pick a pile or pick a card, and card 4 was about boundaries, I think. So boundaries and passion and survival. So you may need to set boundaries to do with the passion and the connection. You know, about what you will and won't accept, about whether you're being intimate or not, or, you know, you may need to set boundaries. And again, that resonates with what I said in card 4, because that resonates with me. That's what I need to do in my own journey. I need to stop, you know, throwing myself at my twin when he's in my presence. I just can't keep my hands off him, you know. So that's something that I'm working on. It's hard. It's hard because you want him so badly, you know, and you think, oh, it won't hurt, you know, but then it hurts when you're not communicating after for weeks and weeks, you know. So, yeah, anyway, there you go. So I'm going to do one more card or 2 more messages I'm feeling guided to. I'm going to do Indigo. Says, hi Liz, blessings to you. If you have any other follow-up card, my future with Duncan with the baby coming open marriage, I would appreciate a card. Any chance of us having a monogamous relationship? Card coming through for you is get healthy. So it feels like he wants to do this. He wants to have a healthy relationship with you, which is a monogamous relationship with you. So he wants that and he's going to do it. So I do feel he's going to get healthy and he's going to be healthier within the connection. So I feel the answer is yes. Okay, so what else do you need to know? We've got I'm starting to see things differently. So that's what he's doing. He's starting to see things differently. And I do feel that he's going to get healthy to have this relationship with you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? That's good news. We've got Noz says, I hope I've said that right. Is it no? We've got Noz. Will I be accepted into the medical field this year? Yes or no? My name is Roz. Oh, sorry, Roz there. Yes or no, Roz? We've got the world, so it's very possible the world is in your hands. Okay, yes or no? Take action. If you take action, the world's in your hands. I feel it's a yes if you take action. You can do anything if you take action. If you choose to, if you decide to. So the answer is yes, okay? And the world is your oyster at the end of the day. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, shall I go? I've done a couple more then, okay? A couple more. We got Blue says, hi Liz, may I have a message from my Aries man? What's going on with him and any timing or whatever the angels want to guide us to? Your beauty blinds me, okay? So your person is absolutely in love with you, the way you look, the way you are, everything about you inside and outside. Focus on self-union first. So work on the 5D connection right now. And that will cultivate emotional safety. So it feels like your person doesn't feel safe at the moment to open up emotionally. So if you create that amazing environment in the 5D, that's going to happen in the physical, okay? So any timings, we've got the 9 of Cups and we've got the 3 of Wands. So I definitely feel it's manifesting. This could be manifesting between September and March. That's your timeline, September to March, okay? See, when I'm about to go off, everyone starts coming in. We've got Faria says, any message from Nabil? Okay. What's going on with Nabil? So Nabil is saying to you, I miss you. Okay. So obviously you've got this third party energy with Naveen. Regardless, he misses you. Okay. He's missing you. So what's going on with Naveen? Well, I think he's missing you. There's pain there, separation pain, struggle, heartache. He's not happy with this person he's with because he's missing you, and he's missing you in the separation. So regardless of what's going on with this other person, this third party, it's not happy there. It's not how it seems. He is missing you. That's what you need to know, okay? Yvette says, what message do I need most from my spirit guides and angels? So what do you need to know the most? The angels are assisting you, helping things to move forward for you if you move away from control. So stop trying to control something or be in control or force something to happen or release expectation and allow things to flow because the angels are moving it forward for you. So I feel the angels are doing it for you, but you're trying to do it. So you've got to let the angels take control, the universe, the higher power, whoever you connect with, okay? God is in charge. I just saw a message. There we go. We've got Earth Sasky. He says, what is going on with Trevor? Why is he being so disconnected and cruel? Remember, hurt people hurt people. Don't take it personal. He's going through his own pain. He's going to look at pictures of you. So even though he may be behaving that way, he's still looking at pictures of you. He's still thinking about you. He's still wondering what you're doing. He needs to speak clearly and openly. He's clearly got issues with the way he communicates. He doesn't communicate very well when he's going through something. Let me just pick these cards up. Hang on a minute. Yeah, he's struggling with expressing something. I don't feel I need to give you these cards. Just give me a second here. What's going on with him? Why is he being cold and cruel? No, I'll be live again on Monday, honey. I've got a day off tomorrow. And I've got channel work on Sunday. So he's just in his head right now. Don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's about him. It's his issues. It's his struggles. Just focus on you. Do not take it personally. That's the best message I can give to you. He's struggling with opening up. He's dealing with his own pain. It's not about you. Okay, you feel he's being cruel to you. Fill up your own cup. Give to you, okay? Stardust says, Liz, please give me guidance regarding my family if they can join me in the UK and have a happy life here. So can your family join you in the UK? There needs to be a decision made to make that happen. I feel it will be a happy decision, even though there's a delay around it, and it would be a commitment. So I feel that if they make a commitment to this, you all make a commitment to this, it would bring happiness in, but it's a decision that needs to be made. There's a delay around that decision until there's perfect timing. So I feel there could be a delay until September, and then it could be the perfect time after that. So I definitely feel there is a decision that needs to be made. I hope that helps, okay? Butterfly, I'm going to do a couple more. I've got delivery coming as well here. This is Royal Mail delivering something. Just normal post there. So, Butterfly says, any message from AK and guidance on my journey? And then I'm going off, guys. I've been on for 3 hours, 18 minutes. We've got, you are the love of my life. That's what he wants you to know, okay? You are the love of his life, no matter what's going on. Okay, and you've got, he has loyalty, he's just struggling to come towards you right now. You're the juicy bone, he wants you, he's just struggling to come towards you. So focus on finding your joy, focus on raising your vibration, living in your higher self, and everything will move into place. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going off. I'll be live again on Monday. I'm sending you all so much love. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button for me. If you want to reach out for a reading, you can. It's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. That's also my new email for all correspondence right now. Please don't message me on my other email. I'm not checking it, okay? So it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com, and I'll see you soon.